Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of... Oh, no!
Bless
Excuse
you.
me.
Oh
Oh, man. All right.
I was so concerned.
All right, let's try this again. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Tales... No, Over the Horizon.
I wish. Can we please?
No.
Please.
Not right now.
Just straight up no.
Hey, I want you to know you don't know how long the timer is, but every time you ask, the timer resets.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
messed
ruining it
up.
for everybody.
That's
So,
so we're never
I do
I
it
was in the
problems
corner for so long as a
intentionally.
kid because of that rule.
that
Oh, God.
rule sucks.
But...
Alright, I had
See
to
if I
steal
can-
clothes. Things.
Alright, I've got my shit up this morning, today, tonight, whatever fucking time it is. Looks like, alright, in this cycle, Garza Thomas and Daniel... Actually, Amy did it No.
No, I haven't done it
No,
since
haven't done it yet.
the last one.
So Garza,
Yeah.
Thomas, Daniel have done it. Daniel was the last one to do it, which
Yep.
makes me, Rowan, and Amy the ones left.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I've done it already. I got scared when you said my name.
Alright. So, that makes 3 of us.
Mhm.
Rowan. 1, 2, or 3?
1.
Amy, 2 or 3?
Ew.
That leaves me with 3. Daniel, would you do the honors of rolling a d3 for us?
Yes, as I put my bowl down. Slash R 1, 2, 3. 3, sir.
You already put food in your mouth because you thought it was going to be a 1 or a 2.
So, last session's title was Amber Shard because you guys met a ghost named Richard Ambershard. You had a lovely conversation with Richard Ambershard, and we saw the true depths of Rowan's despair as he wanted that crown. He wanted that solid gold crown. But damn, just couldn't have it. It got sucked
See,
into the
here's the
floor as he
thing.
watched.
Mondays have been satiating me because every session, Chris goes, "Here, have a month's worth of money."
That's nice.
And then I almost forget that Justice in that game would almost go, "Money in a Starfinder game."
That's not... Well,
And then I would
Jesto,
feel really
when you
bad.
listen to this game on playback at work, you'll be fine.
Oh, I think he knows that we joke about that.
I know.
Yeah.
We do like to joke.
We do a little trolling.
We do a lot of trolling. Speaking
I mean,
of
if you
trolls,
can't
there was an
troll your
ogre in the
friends.
bed that you guys kind of dealt with last time. That made its way to the kitchen. And you guys handled that, and by handled that, I mean Rowan tried to use what was that again?
Rowan got punished for using his racial again.
What do you mean? I didn't punish you.
No, the game punishes me.
It was like I try not to punish any of my players. My players dice
No,
punish
the
them.
first time was Mira's fault because Mira's like, "Yes, I'm going to give everyone bullshit items."
That is true.
So I might go kick in the door down there and just cry at Mira. Not even yell, just start crying after violently
Just
kicking a
openly
door
weep.
in.
Yeah. That
Let's
would
see.
track.
But that
I
being
would
said-
be there with you.
Ambershard had some things to say. I don't remember if anyone found anything he had to say actually important.
East Wing he's scared of.
Oh yeah, he
Mhm.
doesn't go to the East Wing, and oh yeah, you guys were looking for a map scroll case, and he's like, "You mean a one with a green gem and like a tree on it?" You guys went,
Yes.
He just told me a map case, and he's like, "Well, that's the only one I could think of you wanting to come here for." So then you guys got yourself dusted. I'm sorry, I mean covered in fungus, and that was funny. Also, bag of salt, nails, lemons.
Yeah, you perverted my trap and turned it into a damaging trap.
Yeah, it was damaging. That was cruel.
Rowan, suck it up.
I feel like Alfred Nobel. What I intended for the funny, you perverted into a weapon.
A weapon of
Mass comedy.
Mass tetanus.
mass tetanus. That's a good point.
Tetanus for sure.
Is there tetanus in this game? Is there
See,
tetanus in this world?
the best time was when I first used it in Realms, and it happened. Tiff Talibre, the halfling, gets eaten by the bag, fights her way out of it, and just goes, "What kind of motherfucker puts salt and lemons in a bag of holding?"
Who parked their car on my sandwich?
Which?
But then you guys did go and put a lot of money on an impromptu boxing match.
I didn't put a lot of money.
Well,
I was only doing it to encourage someone else to put all of their money on it. I won't be out best friended by a snake.
Fuck you, snake. I will put the most money on my boy every time, and it paid off. All right.
Hey, I didn't even use my own money. Well, I did. It's just most of it was
party money.
Investment capital.
Girl, I just dropped all of my own money. I went all in on my boy Flanny, and it worked the fuck out. And that's all.
If it hadn't worked, we would have killed him.
Probably.
So that was about where we left off. Anybody want to add anything to that?
The ghost tried to make Flanny flip on us.
Flanny is the champion. He did.
The ghost was like, "Hey,
right.
If you flip, I'll give you 700 gold."
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Garza's over here. Well, if only Rowan had done it, I would have. But
No, don't make it personal, Rowan. If Snell had done it, I like Rowan.
I hate Snell. Fuck that.
Flanny and Snell have beef.
Because Flanny's easy to tease.
True.
Flanny needs to learn that you don't. If you just don't give the high school bully what he wants, he'll go away.
That is fair. So, that being said, there was nothing left on this floor. I can just move you guys on to the next section if you're all right with that.
Yeah, because we still have.
Wait, didn't they say that there was another opponent that we could challenge in the boxing ring?
He basically said, "Hey, you've got spunk, kid. If you come back later, I might have
another
something new whipped up for you." Which,
it's not later, obviously.
Right.
I need to run down the gritty streets of Philadelphia while a bunch of people on four-wheelers.
I was going to say we would need to do another training montage before you did that one.
Isn't that what the rest of these sessions are?
Training montages.
Training montages. Yes.
Okay. One thing to note, as you guys are passing back by the door to the kitchen, the earth is rumbling with the sound of loud snoring. If you check, it looks like the ogre has just smashed everything until he was too exhausted and fell asleep.
He tuckered
telling me there's free XP asleep on the floor in the kitchen. That's what I'm hearing.
Now, I don't know how
surprise round.
I don't know how you would rule that, Gunner.
How kawaii this scene is.
But I would call that an evil action.
How kawaii is this scene?
Oh my god, does he have a snot bubble? Does he have a snot bubble?
That's assuming you would get XP for it. Because
fair.
I may have already given you XP.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, you did. You did give us XP.
We handled the ogre.
Because we handled him. That was right. That did happen last time.
Sometimes
more XP.
Is good.
That's fair. That is fair.
I just want to get to level 5.
I just wanted to be low-key evil for a second and murder a sleeping giant.
High
I
key.
mean,
That's high key evil.
a
That's
sleeping
not low key
ogre, not
nothing.
giant.
It's only low key if not everyone sees
Hey,
it.
it's
Like,
low key, and you guys would be the only ones who saw it. So, like, it'd be low key. That's like what,
no,
4
we judge
people?
you. We just judge you.
Gideon would
Everybody
100%
else-
judge you
Yeah,
Now-
what?
because it's all about the fight, not
Fight.
about just
Yeah,
sneaking in a sneak attack.
that is
I
fair.
don't know. If the bunny murders an ogre, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm gonna be like, man, that's sick. Let's be friends.
I mean,
like really
yeah, I
good
mean,
friends.
based like
Based on what?
based on bunnies.
Bunnies. Just bunnies. I don't know. Can we see a map of our location?
Well, I was going to say, are we going to just move on
Why
to
did
the
that-
next location?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
No one else gets to say. So
Well, we know
Burp
that
it out for us, Sassy.
don't.
There's,
I've already been
yes.
burping.
there's the East Wing. I think he said there was a chapel and like a central-ish area.
Yep.
I don't know about you guys,
So,
but it feels like the chapel is where we go to fight the JRPG boss at the end of the dungeon.
Yeah, that feels right. It's gonna be a vampire, and
so let
his
me
name's
move you
gonna be
guys
Todd.
over. So, here, a huge octagon-shaped building with 7 domes has been turned into an indoor forest. The 7 domes
Ooh.
are made of thick panes of clear glass that let in moonlight, filtering through the leaves of the garden. The domes here are nearly 100 feet high, and there are many trees of various types, some reaching a height of 80 feet or more. And they're planted in this garden. There are numerous flowers, grasses, bushes, and a stream meanders through the center of this garden. The northwest section of the forest slopes upwards to form a 20-ish foot hill. Why are
Okay.
you Lotus? What do you mean?
There's 2
There are
lotuses
2
on the field,
lotuses.
no Sinels.
Those facts.
We're Sansanel.
And now,
Sorry.
never thought I would have to baby hand at you, Amy, but I will find it and I will baby hand at you.
Baby hand it. Baby hand it.
This path is thin enough that it is single wide. It's only about 5 feet wide. That being the case, the grass is thick and, trees are... the grass and trees are very, very thick as soon as you step right out of... what do you want to say? As soon as you step right off the path. So... I will say, if the further you guys go off the path, I know we have a map right in front of us, but there is a chance of you getting lost.
Okay.
Keeping that in mind, what marching order are we having? Go ahead and arrange yourselves.
Can I be first? It's my
Champion in the front.
I think we put. Oh, you got on pause for us to arrange ourselves.
Oh, I rolled nature because I have questions.
Yes.
I'm gonna reach down and touch the grass. Is it real grass? Or is it very
grass.
clearly magic? Ooh, that's exciting. Let's see here. I sniff the air. Does it smell like I'm inside, or does it smell like I'm outside?
Let me see what this says. You know what? It smells like outside.
Oh shit! All right, so you guys see Lotus's eyes fucking dilate just a little bit because she's fucking happy. Like, just guys.
That's fair, yeah. JR would definitely take notice that we're outdoors again, and he probably like he'll definitely like spread his toes out and probably like hop around a little bit in the grass, just Just a
my
little
God.
joyful to be
DOG
around.
finally gets to pee.
DOG.
It's to finally eat grass and throw up.
Yeah, well, I'll take my shoes off and slide in the grass with you because that's amazing. Miss grass. Like in real life, I miss grass.
Maddie is just looking around like, I could burn all of this.
Don't you fucking do it.
Hey,
I mean,
but
unless
as
you have
far as order, I think Flanny should be first, and I am gonna
Yeah.
be right behind my boy.
I will
Um,
take up
Oh, here, go
the.
ahead. Go ahead and arrange
Gideon
yourselves.
can be in the middle, and I'll be where Lotus is now. And Lotus can be
Why
in
am I-
the back.
Why am I in the back? I'm a tank.
Fine.
All right.
Then we'll
No,
do
it's
this.
cool. No.
Also, actually-
I think that's the way. I think we should have a tank front,
do we-
tank back.
Do we want to be? Are we going to just follow the path? Or are we going to use? Because if we're going to get stray from the path, we should put the person who's proficient in nature up front.
We right.
I don't trust this dungeon enough.
See, but I
Snell
don't
does not
trust it
this
enough to
dungeon.
stay on the path either.
Yeah, Tome of Annihilation proved that staying on the path is not the best option.
Yeah, but Tome of the
Yeah.
Annihilation
So
also
if
it's
we're
like
going to stray
have a
from the path, I would almost say that Lotus should be in front of me because I'm
Okay,
not the best at finding us our
So
way
one
through
thing I
the
forgot
forest.
to mention. One thing I forgot to mention. Mechanically, everything off the path is difficult terrain
Okay.
Okay.
because of the sheer amount of undergrowth.
Yeah.
Do I
spell
might
for that.
ignore difficult terrain if it's like grassy land. Maybe not. Maybe that's a different thing that I'm thinking of.
It's like a. It sounds like a.
It's
Ranger.
a ranger. It's a ranger thing. Yeah, it's a gloomstalker thing. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I thought there was a spell that could do that too.
But potentially, I don't have the spell or anything on my. It doesn't matter because even if I ignore it, y'all can't. So I'd just be running the fuck ahead of you guys. Not a good idea
was gonna say,
for
also,
a little rabbit boy.
Didn't you give up your levels in Ranger?
Yeah, I don't have any levels in Ranger. I've only got Warlock and Cleric right now.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically,
So-
I could click. That wouldn't be worth it. I was gonna say I could cast Long Strider.
Oh, did we get the glowing light heals
Yes.
again? Okay.
But. So what are we thinking? Do we want Lotus up front or in the back?
You know, it might actually be smart because again, I think it is smart to do the tank in the front, tank in the back, someone to watch 6, and Lotus can go in the front because this is her shindig.
Boom.
The jam. All right. So I'll
Pump up the
wiggle
jam.
myself up there.
Go away, Snell.
Pump. Up.
Move your body, Snow. You don't get to be friends with my friend Snow.
No, you don't get to be friends with my friends. Fuck you. No.
What is this? An episode
Alright.
of Mean Girls?
Yes.
My-
Yeah,
Maybe.
Flanagan and Snell aren't allowed to recover their beef.
Here's the
I guess
thing.
I'm just gonna start moving.
Snow is actually pretty tanky.
Follow the tank.
Follow the tank.
Yeah, you guys are free to go down
Get
that
in.
path.
All right. This is fun.
We're
This
too
is
far.
fun.
We got
And
And then we get
got-
attacked by giant frogs.
Where did
Okay.
Gideon
Yeah,
go?
giant
We have
frogs.
angered our god.
Not giant frogs.
Giant toads, you Philistine.
I dare you. I dare you to give us toads.
I'm upset because I have to
Path-
Google Philistine.
This
I'll say it.
path runs
I'm not afraid
southeast,
to admit it.
Southeast to northwest. And as you've been going through these series of S-shaped curves,
I
you
did too.
notice that the trees along the part of this path are larger than any trees you have seen thus far.
Mm.
We're about
That
to get
is-
attacked by trees.
Until one of them...
Oh god, they're
Giants.
giants.
We're gonna get attacked by trees.
Treants.
Yep.
Hey, I have a flamethrower.
You do have a flamethrower.
I just
As
love
much as
that
it
Lotus
would.
and JR were so happy to be outside and then just cut to them watching you burn the forest down.
Just sad. Just sad. Sad but understanding.
The forest stepped up. I just put it back in its place.
It's true. It's fair.
All right, let the DM.
I need JR Hold on. It's
To die.
We're going to fix this. We're gonna fix this.
JR is gonna get hurt. I feel that in my bones.
Need you to
that
make
this
me a
is what-
dexterity savings throw.
Oh no, because no.
No?
Hold up.
Well, no, yeah.
Guidance.
You wouldn't have time.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
have
wouldn't have time.
Fine.
Yes,
Fine.
just spell.
You're too far away anyway because it's touch.
Yep. I could have guidance myself, but I figured we didn't have
Hey,
time.
but you know what? We're touched that you tried.
Oh, thank you.
And 15's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, yeah, unless things want to happen. If you're wanting to know, it would be a. Where is that at? It's part of my race features.
Hold on.
It'd be a D4, by the way.
Yep. Public is fine.
Okay.
So how high is your passive perception?
Perception,
Yeah.
not the best.
Alright.
His passive perception is 13.
Okay. I'm at a 16. Would I have seen this occur before it occurs?
No, your party's surprised.
Okay, fine.
Now, if you want something he's good at,
Going off of passive perceptions, your party is surprised.
Yeah.
investigation and history.
Now, JR, you feel time begin to slow as out of the corner of your eye, you see from the bushes vines fling themselves out of the underbrush and straight towards you.
Grasping vines.
You attempt to step out of the way,
But my luck my
but
unluck comes
you
back.
just weren't lucky enough to avoid this strike.
Yeah.
You are now grappled, and you take
A lot, I'm sure. More than I'd like. Yeah, it's more than I'd
2
like.
points of damage.
That's more than I
That's
like.
fine. That's fine.
What would you have liked?
0.
0.
Preferably.
And you are pulled,
I guess 1 if I had to choose.
and you are pulled.
Oh shit.
Actually, you're not close. You're not close enough, or you're close enough. You are pulled 5 feet this direction, where you can clearly see
Now, I have
some sort of tree monster.
I have an important question.
You have just a second.
Oh,
You're
wait,
pretty
never
sure
mind,
it's a tree
actually.
monster because it's got a giant mouth that is trying to bite you.
Trying to eat. Awesome.
It is trying
That's
to
awesome.
eat you. Yes.
That's awesome. I don't like that. I'm not a tasty rabbit.
Yes, Garza,
Silly
you had a
rat.
question.
I thought I had something that was going to help, but I remember you said that we're surprised, so I couldn't use a reaction even if I wanted to.
Yes.
Axe.
And as you guys see this happening to JR, other vines sprout from around the area and move towards you all.
Yep.
That
Okay.
being, you are able now, with the movement, to recognize that there are several of these tree monster things.
Let's go.
Oh, lovely.
Is it possible to commune with nature? To be like, guys.
So not all
No.
nature is friendly.
Okay, great. Then
I will just put it
can
that
I-
way.
I'm not scared of trees. I got a couple of trunks myself.
can I do an action?
Well, we're in combat now.
Yep.
Initiative?
Initiative time.
Initiative?
So I need to roll some initiative? Yes.
Hey.
Oh, sadness.
I'm gonna kill stuff.
Fuck me.
And then don't forget
Yep.
the other +2 on top of that.
Is it alright if I leave that off since... Oh, wait, never
20.
mind. I was about to say, no one's rolled higher than you, so...
I mean,
Wait.
technically, he just rolled higher than me, so you
I
could
know.
still leave it off.
It's the most depressing
plus
time to get
2,
a nat
right?
20.
You can leave it off right now. It doesn't matter with everyone's rolls.
I know.
Because even with a +2, I'd still be below Garza, and Garza is gonna... So he'd be first no matter what.
Goiza.
Alright, this one had its opportunity. The rest of them do. Alright. That being said, let's begin some combat. Flanagan, you're up.
And I see JR get dragged into the woods. No!
What does that look like, JR?
Oh yeah. So so at first, like JR notices out of the corner of his eyes these vines coming at him, and he goes to like jump forward out of the way, but instead of like he's just not quick enough, and he almost like face plants as he's like going to jump. Like he lost all dexterity that he had for just a split second. But luckily he doesn't face plant, because the vines wrap around him at that exact moment and yank him the fuck away as he goes, ah! And is away. that is what I imagine that scene looking like.
All right, so that's
So,
going to be
Flanagan,
10.
what do you do?
Oh, and I definitely reach for Flanagan as I'm getting pulled away. I'm
20,
like,
30,
no, help!
40. 40. Do I have enough? I do. Okay. I'm going to take... I'm astride DOG right now. We're going to take 40 feet of movement to get behind. So we're going to go...
Just remember, this is difficult terrain off the path.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and it's paused, so I can't move.
Not anymore.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Nice.
Let go of my buddy! And I'm going to come down on this tree.
Okay. Now, DM's here. Because JR is grappled, do you still get...
It's one of those things. It's up to you. Technically, rules as written, but like realistically, I wouldn't be mad if you were like, you don't have. He's not helping you right now.
Are we sure technically rules is written? You would get it. I don't think
I'm pretty
would.
sure flanking rules are an optional thing to begin with. So
they are
They
an
are.
optional thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be mad. However you want to rule it.
There is something to be said that.
But I'm still gonna go there regardless, because if he gets out of that grapple, then he instantly has
So
flanking.
this is another thing I don't particularly feel strongly one way or the other about. How do our players feel? So they know in the future.
Personally, I would prefer if grappled, no flanking. That way we have a potential to get out of a flanking situation by grappling somebody.
No, that makes sense.
And I just think it does make sense. I'm not... They're distracted kind of because they're grappling, but at the same time they have to deal with who they're grappling. They can kind of see... I don't know. Either way, honestly, like I kind of just talked myself into it at the same time.
They're engaged, but they're not distracted.
See, I considered it distracted, but, you know, it's whatever. I feel like if they're distracted...
Yeah. So I'm rolling straight, right? Just normal roll.
I wouldn't consider you.
Man, I can't roll straight.
No, it's straight.
I don't know. I think Garza might be the straightest one here.
Shit.
You know,
it's a sliding scale of rolls.
Party.
So it sounds like we're going to roll straight.
I'm down. Let's get it.
Roll straight when grappled. No flanking. I like that.
That does give us an opportunity.
Oh no! And just think, you could just be flanking.
So, Flanagan, you attempt to hack at the stump of this tree, and the vines that encircle and protect it just bat away your blow.
I just... I'm not. I don't want to. I don't think I'm going to action surge this early in a fight. I'm just going to take that L.
Right.
In my turn.
All right. Now, JR, you have an opportunity. It's going to be a strength check. To get out of this thing.
We're just going to forego the strength check entirely, and I'm going to bonus action Misty Step out of this dude's grapple.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's a good
Because
one.
I'm
Casters.
not even kind of about that life. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna go over here because I'm scared of these other motherfuckers.
Okay.
buddy.
So that is my leveled spell that I used, and then
Fuck this
let's
shit. I'm
see.
out.
I will then, yeah, I'm gonna Sacred Flame the dude that just had me. I'm gonna launch one of those at him.
Sacred that flame.
He needs to make a dex save.
Uh,
How dexterous are the trees, sir?
The rooted tree.
So so here's the thing. Yeah, it's a rooted tree. It has no movement. I know it has a dexterity score. I'm ignoring that. You hit this thing.
Solid, awesome. That'll do a D8 of damage. 7 damage.
Ooh,
Hell
nice.
yeah.
It's pretty nice. I'll take that.
Damage.
That's my bonus action, my action. I don't have a reaction. I could
no,
use
it's
my
very fire.
movement from here, but I'm pretty much in a good spot, I think. So I'm just gonna chill.
Wait, did someone say fairy fire?
That'll be the end of my
Oh,
turn.
I was thinking like for a second I was gonna ask him if I get advantage now, but I remembered that's Fairy Fire that does that, not Sacred Flame.
Exactly.
So this
Sacred
bolt
Flame.
goes right in and sinks into the bark of this tree, and it leaves a nasty looking burn on the outside. And it doesn't like that. It does not like that.
It is just radiant damage,
Yes.
not fire. It throws me off with Sacred Flame all the time. That's why I mention it, because I'm always like, is Sacred Flame fire? No, it's fucking radiant. So just let you know.
feel like it could still be stylized as burn.
I know it
So-
super definitely can be. I just didn't
Yeah.
want you to be giving them like double damage if they have resistance to fire. Because
think
I've
they have-
I've
You
made
think
that
they
mistake
have immunity?
so many times.
You think any of the
Weakness
creatures you've
to
run
fire.
into in this, in this dungeon have had weaknesses to anything?
Probably not. That's fair. But that is my turn. That
For
is
whatever
our action
reason.
bonus.
For whatever
Yeah.
reason, they're like, no resistance. I'm sorry, no weakness, only resistance.
Yep. So yeah, that is my
Gotcha.
turn.
So now, you see all of these vines come up from the underbrush around you.
Yeah, I need to make my... Sorry, I'm just building this and then I'm going to move it.
Okay.
And I can grab it and move it here? Or here? No, don't want to do that.
What does it do?
Well, this is going to be fairy fire.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably where he'll do it. He reaches in, turns his gauntlet, takes a multicolored rainbow crystal and crushes it in his hand as a flare pops out and shoots up. And then all of these brilliant little sparkly colors illuminate this area and mark those two with fairy fire. So now,
No
anyone
savings
who
throw on
tries
that?
to... I don't think so, because they're in...
What is this?
If it is, it's Dex. If it is, it's Dex. Let me actually check real quick.
I was gonna say,
Yeah. Dex save.
they fail.
Yeah. Any creature in the area when the spell cast is also outlined in light if it fails a Dex saving throw for the duration. Blah, blah, blah. And they shed dim light. Any attack
Anything-
against an affected
Is-
creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and they can't benefit from invisibility.
If something enters there, do they also have to make the dex save?
No.
I thought it was like a constant effect, though.
Well, let
is
me
a
read it
constant
again.
effect, but
It is
only
not a
eliminates
constant
the one.
effect. It is not Oh no, it is. I'm stupid and can't read. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast.
Oh, okay.
For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius and take the...
So it's like a burst in an area, and then they all just stay lit up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as long as they're lit up, they have you get advantage if you can see them and you try to attack them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be his action. Probably gonna guess this would be 10 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just going to try and step somewhere a bit more guarded, so he's not right out in front of all of these things.
Okay.
And look to Lotus as he's taking this guarded step back and be like, "Permission to burn the forest?"
Lotus will look at you kind of
Denied.
sad. So, yeah, you can burn it.
No, you can't.
JR, you just shot fire at a tree.
It wasn't like that type of fire though. It was like cooler fire.
Technically, I used a spell
It
called
was
Fairy
cooler fire.
Fire.
Wow. So moving on,
that's-
you light up this whole area of the forest, and as this powder comes down, or very fine sparkles comes down, everyone can see that 2 of these have been broadly illuminated, even through the brush.
Oh, I might have actually taken away cover they had.
Ooh.
So, is this one, huh?
Is that one? Is this
It's the one closest to you, yes.
It is that one.
This
Did they
one
get flanking?
also. What's that?
Nothing. Go ahead. Nothing.
Do they get flanking?
That's what
They're
I
not
mean-
said.
face to face with you.
I know.
They do now.
They do now.
They have a reach of 20 feet.
Okay. Go ahead. It's fine. Go ahead. It's cool.
You
It's
know?
fine. Whatever you need to do.
Whatever I need to do is have you make a DC 14 dex save.
I love that. That is great. Would love to do that for you.
I love that for you.
Well, great. You don't take any damage because the
Yay.
because the vines go whipping wildly around you, but you are able to dodge them matrix style or something to
Yes.
that effect.
You did a
Wait.
lot
They
of double dutch as
absolutely
a kid.
So is the saving throw the 14th saving throw for breaking out then? That strength save?
Yeah, I changed it back to a dex. I changed it to a dex this because I noticed that was
okay.
wrong, and it didn't.
I thought that
save.
was like to break out. Like if you get caught, then you have to do a DC
Yes, it
14.
is. It's a strength save to get
So-
out.
So if I get caught, I'm not too bad. I can break out.
I'm
that
fucked if I get caught.
Yeah, I know. When they whip around me, I want to be like, no.
Bad tree.
Stop it.
Bad tree.
Good tree.
Put it out. Sad
All right.
tree noises.
But that's okay, because the other one in the forest sees you, Gideon, and is going to make you, please, make a DC 14 dex save.
Sees you get in, they're like, "Ooh, what you all about, bro?"
Ooh, all right.
You shouldn't talk.
You'll take some
Flanagan.
damage. You'll take a point of damage
A single point of damage.
as you are dragged
Oops.
Into the fairy fire.
as you
Nah,
are.
He doesn't get
Sinel,
marked by it.
Okay.
Sinel, you see these illuminated vines whip around, grab and constrict Gideon, and drag him off into the underbrush. What are you doing? What do you think? What are you thinking, Gideon?
I don't have to move through the difficult terrain.
He's like,
Hey.
"Yes, bring me to you."
Right.
Saves me a lot of movement.
Hey, Lotus, make me another dex save.
Okay, I can do
DC
that.
14.
Did it roll? Nope.
Mm.
Nope.
You
bad.
are now grappled and pulled as well, and you're
Okay.
going to take a d6 of damage.
4?
4 points of damage.
4. It's the
As
most
these
damage
vines
so
do
far.
grab and pull you in as well.
It's like, listen, there's a thing called consent, and I have not given it. I need you
Oh
to
my
let
God.
go.
We're
All
canceling
right.
this tree.
I,
It's like this-
this tree. Cancel that tree.
Tree is canceled.
So anyway,
I started blasting.
it's Gideon's turn.
So I can just attack it, yeah?
You are grappled. I'm going to need you to make that strength save to get out of it.
I mean, or I can just attack it.
You're grappled.
Well,
Yeah,
restrain keeps you from attacking.
Yeah, grapple does not prevent attacking. Grapple
Oh,
just prevents you from moving.
With a two-handed weapon, even if you're grappled?
Yep.
Does not.
That's
5e
weird.
is busted.
He's busted.
Wow, these really aren't as good as I thought they were.
It's okay. It's okay. We're
The
all
fact
learning
that
together.
some of us will just never get ungrappled, though, which does have problems.
That's
We'll-
a lot of
we'll
why.
fix it.
That's why
Yeah.
I Misty stepped.
Grappled
There
is,
was no way in hell.
Yep.
My speed
so-
becomes 0. And
Yep. All right. Go
if
right
I'm
ahead if
pulled
you want
from
to
outside
attack
the
it.
range. Yeah. But first, I'm a hunter's market,
All right.
and then I'll grapple. Or then I'll then I'm gonna grapple it.
And I'm gonna grapple it back.
Don't
We're gonna
hug me,
hug
I
each
hook
other.
you.
Cast using a spell slot. There we go. Consume that spell slot.
I mean, if we had a monk, that might actually be happening right now.
Mhm. Yeah.
and
something like that.
inventory.
Tree hugger.
Man, all day, every day.
Tree suplexer.
Whoa.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Hey, what's your chip, bro?
Okay, a 20 does hit this thing. Roll me that
Doesn't
damage.
have blood, by the way.
Well, he hasn't rolled damage yet.
No, I just
Sexy,
remembered that
sexy
this
sap
thing.
comes out.
Yeah,
I,
that doesn't
I-
count.
I wish this had the same kind of rules as like is it Cyberpunk where like when you're at a certain range your DC changes?
Yeah, range
That's-
increments.
Right. That would be cool to have.
Yeah, but that wouldn't really work because melee weapons don't.
There
I
it
mean-
is.
Right.
Their range increment is point blank.
Right.
Yeah. The other
Sorry,
thing
I'm reading
about
something.
Cyberpunk is it doesn't work well. The idea armor class wouldn't exist
Yeah.
because all somebody has to do is hit something that they can control.
hmm
15.
15 points of damage. What does it look like? You don't kill this thing, but as you actually hold on. That's 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
What does it
I mean,
look
I
like as you chop this tree in half?
Oh, fuck.
Like
Holy
I'm
shit.
looking back at JR getting pulled away and then teleporting away, and then vines like wrap around my chest, yank me, and as I spin in the vine to just swing my glaive and just chop right through the section of the tree. Not all the way, because that'd take a lot of force, but like chops enough that it just kind of stops pulling me.
Well, it's
And
not
you're
wood.
crack.
It's if you discover as you sink into it, a lot of it is a tough outer carapace, and the interior is flesh.
Mm.
Oh
Oh,
no.
there's just like a crack as I break through the carapace, just, and
I
then
don't like that.
then it starts drying up and hardens because I suck all the blood.
What number are you on right now?
This is kill number 5.
Okay, let me pull up some notes.
Oh, no.
But
Tree flesh.
as you kill that, I need you to make me a dex save.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
That's a crit.
You hate to see it.
Okay.
Wait, did you crit as he nat one? Is that what you're saying?
What's that?
No.
This is for my own
Crit
notes.
fail.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you guys just both rolled 2 extremes, and that was gonna make me nerd out.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my gosh, yes.
The
Alright.
astronomical probability. Oh!
Okay. Okay. For the next 10 rounds, your blade grants you a +2 to hit.
Mm.
Ooh.
Continue to keep track of how many people you've killed for me.
Yeah, always.
And I can just tell you this now. A kill within those 10 rounds resets your timer.
Blood frenzy!
Okay, we have to kill Steel now.
I still don't know if this is a happy kill sword or a scary kill sword.
It's a scary one.
Happy kill sword or blade for me.
Lotus, your turn.
Yes. Okay, cool. So I'm being hugged by a tree, which feels weird because usually I'm the one doing the hugging. And I notice what happened with Gideon, and I'm like, oh man.
This is a Russian tree, you know.
Oh, right. Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna
Tree
bonus
hugging.
action Flame Blade. So I'm gonna like bring it alive and did it roll? Oh yeah, it did roll for me already. And I'm gonna action
15
hit it
fire
for
damage.
16 and 15 fire damage. Does a 16 hit?
So the 16 is to hit, the 15 is the amount of damage, correct?
Yeah.
I don't need to be here.
Swing
So what does
wild.
it look like as you kill this thing?
Man, all right, so it's a flame blade. So I pull a little leaf out of my pocket and I crush it in my hand and I say some things and I like spin my hand around and this big ass fucking flame blade shows up and I'm just like, told you no. And then I am going to just like slice into it. And as I slice, it just burns this fucking shit like up and down. And I just go all the way through. Yeah.
Jesus.
And I just kind of
Lotus
cut the
teaching
top
people
off.
no means no.
Yeah, I mean it's true.
God.
And it looks like I don't know. I cut the top off a tree.
Yeah, a living tree that spurts very human-like blood.
Ah,
Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a very
Okay.
bright cherry red.
Ew,
Upset
that's
I am.
exciting.
I love that.
Upset am I.
Am I no longer grappled then?
You are no longer grappled because it is dead.
Okay, super duper.
Rigor mortis
Then,
kicks in.
how much movement do I have? I want to go somewhere. Who else is
Gonna
grappled?
take a little
Gideon's not.
No one
No
anymore.
one at the moment.
Nobody.
The two grappled
okay.
people just said no.
No,
You know,
no grappling.
right,
Yeah.
like we said, no. I think I'm gonna stay where I am for now, and that's my turn at this time.
All right. It's another tree's turn. Does it want to grapple? Let's see. This thing is actually fairly smart. It doesn't want to grapple the thing that just killed its friend in one hit. It's gonna go for an easier target. Make me a dex save.
No.
JR.
Good thing I
It
took
just looks
that-
over at his friend. It's like, oh, that didn't go well.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
All right, let me roll that d6.
My buddy's just getting dragged in all kinds of directions.
Man,
That's
what a
6
drag.
points of damage.
6
And
points of damage. Lovely.
you are grabbed 5, 10, 15, and you are pulled. JR, you feel like this situation is familiar.
Shit!
This time doesn't even feel like it slows. You just panic, and it doesn't.
And I
doesn't
go
miss.
flying. Oh my god!
Yeah, and it grabs and pulls you through the underbrush. There are, you were scratched by thorns,
no.
sticks,
Oh.
twigs. Yeah. And once again, there is a hungry maw staring at you.
I don't like
But
the way you
first-
described that.
But first, Flanagan. See, this is why you kill things in one hit, because its vines are going to attempt to just shove you in its mouth and start chewing.
Me?
You
Yummy,
and
yummy.
DOG.
Yummy, yummy.
Ooh, it
Oh,
can
no.
get us both.
14 hit
DOG.
either of your ACs.
Does an 18 hit either of our ACs?
Yes.
It hits
14.
Dioge's, but not mine.
I thought
And
DOG had barding.
she does, but because she only has 16 with the barding.
Well, that's a 14.
If this is
14.
oh, it's a 14. I'm sorry, I thought you said 18.
Sorry. No, my
No,
bad.
yeah, no, that
I heard
it misses us both. We're the jam.
Gotcha.
You guys are.
Yeah, try as it might, it cannot shovel you into its mouth.
Coordinated hop, go! And then she just does a little bunny hop. It sounds way cooler than what it is.
Perfect.
So much.
You guys will get to retaliate. Go right ahead.
Yes. Let's try this again, DOG. Ah! And I'm gonna come down. Well, actually, I don't go like that because I have my shield out. Ah! Right now, there we go. It's more accurate, and that's what's important. 17.
17 hits.
That's Butamus.
What's the damage?
All right. It is gonna be D8 plus 6. Minimal damage. As little as I could do.
7 total damage. Well, you don't
I
kill
will.
this thing.
I'll hit it with an unwavering mark, so it has disadvantage if it tries to hit anybody other than me on its turn.
Okay. Sounds like
End
a
of
plan.
turn.
JR, this is familiar.
Yeah, it is. You know what?
Second
I don't want to
Misty
Misty Step again. Fuck. I'm upset. I don't want to waste my only other second level spell slot. You know what? JR is just going to allow himself to be grappled, and he's going to go, fuck it. And I'm going to cast. I think I'm going to say fuck it and cast Words of Radiance. And I need every single treant that I can see to make a con save.
Ooh, a con save, you say?
Which they might be good at, which this might not have been a great idea, but we're going to find out.
So a
I
savings
just love
throw?
con saves.
Say again?
A savings throw?
Yeah, they do need a con save. I'm casting
You never get to
Words
see
of
these.
Radiance.
Okay, well, that first one up atop fails. The one in front of you fails.
Nice.
And the other one
Fails. Let's fucking go.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, they all take that 4 radiant damage from my casting of Words of Radiance, and oh man,
Okay.
I don't want to stay grappled because he's gonna try and eat me if I stay grappled.
Oh, you're fine. You got a Gideon right next to you.
Did it?
And
So
a
it,
Snell.
it took damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's taking damage.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it be. That'll be the end of my turn.
Oh, I was supposed to get advantage on that one I killed. Oh well, it's dead.
You
Oh,
already
yeah,
hit it.
it is dead. Snell, what's up?
Yeah, he's gonna see the one that's grabbing JR, and he's gonna try and shoot it.
Okay. Shoot him.
Pulls
Shoot
out
him
an
now.
actual Glock.
I eventually yes.
Awesome. Oh.
Oh no.
Was that
Not
3
ones.
nat 1 so far this
Yeah.
session?
Jesus.
Well, there
Not
goes
once
my
or-
turn.
So, what were you shooting? Just a regular bolt?
My magic bolts, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this one shoots wide. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nah.
I could say that your bow's destroyed, and that you're gonna have to pick a new class, but I'm not going to. That wouldn't be
I
very
mean, that would be
nice.
fitting for this campaign.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be very cash money of me.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
I tried.
Again, this thing is looking at Lotus, who just killed that thing in one hit. Gideon, who just killed that thing in one hit. Snell, make me a dex save.
We'll see how that goes.
As the vines are attacking you now. Oh.
It was almost 20.
You'll take the d6 of damage.
Don't worry, Lotus got you. She's got a flaming blade.
And it's going to pull you 10 feet
And
down.
now I can't do anything because you can't fire in melee with a ranged weapon.
You can, it's just disadvantage.
So,
And well, actually, it'd be normal.
And I have a negative. Because it's in the fairy fire.
Yeah, you'd fire normally.
And I have a -1 to strength checks.
Just shoot it in the face, or Lotus will cut it in half with her flaming blade of justice.
It sounds like you can just shoot it because it has you would have advantage,
which cancels out.
Yeah. So that being said, Sanel, these vines have turned and grappled you and pulled you through the underbrush as well. Gideon, what are you doing? You got two people here that are in trouble.
Oh my god.
Hunter's mark is going to move to the one that's grappling JR.
Yeah.
And, well, JR, I really hope I can hit this for you.
I hope so, too. Please do.
14 does hit.
Okay.
Lord.
So it's going to take a lot of ticks of damage because it's already been hit. So it'll take this /R.
Ooh.
Oops. Plus this.
Showing out on those damage
plus
dice.
This.
Is that more than 15 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me how you kill this thing.
Swing my glaive into like an overhand arch and bring it down from a 10-foot range, just right through the middle of it, just as I cleave it down.
Oh yeah.
Which severs the vines that are grappling JR. That's where it enters.
Yep, JR. This thing is about to start nomming, and all of a sudden, a glaive splits it in half. On the other side is Gideon.
Oh man, I promise I don't taste good, even though I look like a tasty treat. Promise.
Oh, it's over here.
All
6
right.
kills. Oh wait, I had a +2 to that as well. I forgot.
Lotus.
Yeah. So we're gonna move over here. I can hit him with advantage because he's in fairy fire, is that right?
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna slice
I'll
him
leave
with
that
the
to
flame blade.
Okay, that hits.
23.
Roll me some damage.
Okay. Cool. Would love to do that. Oh, it's sad. It's only 8 points of damage.
Yep, not enough to kill this thing.
Okay, so that was my action. And then I would like to... what can I do as a bonus action? Hold, please. Let me think here real quick. Actions. Bonus actions. Well... Nothing. Because I would have to bonus action shift, and then my second attack would be something else. So, I'm gonna yell at it. He's like, I said no means no, motherfucker.
God. Yeah, and this blade, you're actually cutting vines off. Just piece by piece, there are chunks of vine laying everywhere.
Can I attempt to, cut Snell out of the vines? Can I cut him free?
So, I will put it this way. The damage you're doing is cutting off those vines. You don't need to target those specifically. You do enough damage, you will cut off vines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But also, that doesn't seem to matter when you got people that can dish out a bunch of damage in one hit, Flanagan. Go ahead. Or wait, my bad.
Oh, tree!
My bad. That tree in front of you is actually going to try and bite you. My bad.
Yeah.
I just missed that because I am tired. I rolled vine grab damage. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Let's try the bite. Attack you and DOG.
Got this.
It misses us both.
Man, that wasn't even necessarily a bad
Once again,
attack.
DOG.
It's because it's like it's trying to eat two things at once. So it's like, when it's like taking two cookies, trying to put them into your mouth side by side. It doesn't work. It doesn't know to just stack them one on top of each other, even though they already are.
Flanagan, your turn.
He's got it sideways. He's got you guys sideways.
At this point, like Flanagan's like looking around. He's seeing all of his homies are just one hitting these trees, and he's like, "God damn it!" He's getting a little embarrassed. He's like, "What are you doing?" And he's gonna try again. Let's go. Come on, baby. Okay, that's gonna hit for sure. 22.
That hits.
Okay, that was decent on the damage die. 11.
11 points of damage.
Yes.
Only 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Tell me what it looks like as you kill this thing.
Okay. So Flanagan like looked around. He was starting to get a little embarrassed. He's like, God, I need to take this down. Like, what is going on? And then he's, hey guys! And then he like finally hits it, and like he thought it was gonna be impressive, but like for him it took like 3 chops, and then he finally gets it to fall over, and he's like, yeah. And then
I don't know if anybody notices. They're kind of got their own thing going.
Yeah, probably not. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'll just start moving towards Snell. And in my turn. Or actually, no, I'll have a DOG dash. 50, 60, 80.
Yes.
Do you guys want to fight over this last tree to see who kills it first?
Yes.
I just wanted to give Lotus flanking.
Well, Horace, it's your opportunity.
I was made for this opportunity. Absolutely made for it.
That one's firebolts himself in the face.
I don't have a lot that can do a lot of damage here, and I don't want to waste more spell slots, so I'm just gonna Sacred Flame it. And you said they don't make dex saves, so it's a total of 8 radiant damage if he fails.
Let's see. Is 8 enough to kill this thing?
I love it if he does.
It is not enough to kill this thing.
So now's your chance.
So now be the hero.
Shoot it in the face.
Yeah.
Unless you got a bonus
happen.
action damage thing.
No. I don't have a bonus action damage.
No, because I want Sanel. I want like Sanel's like he's getting pulled in.
I mean,
he braces.
No, I actually have to take an attack.
Oh.
Never mind. I can't.
Oh.
Sanel, you have advantage.
No, I don't, because I'm grappled.
Yeah, he's ranged. He's using a ranged weapon in melee.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's not because you're grappled, it's because you're using a ranged weapon in melee.
Damn it. I had this cool like visual in my head of him like using both his feet to brace himself on its mouth and just eat this. But not with the deep voice.
Sanel, it is going to attempt to nom you.
But instead he was like, eat it. Oh, no.
Does a 20
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so now this is going to sting a little bit.
Wait, was that an attack roll? Was that an attack damage?
Oh,
or
it was.
Save?
It was an attack roll.
If it was an attack damage, I'll use my reaction to give them disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, that misses at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So then you need to describe how you distract the tree for me.
Yeah. So like I see that it's like about it's bracing itself to like chomp down on Snell, and I just shield bash it real quick. Like, fucking. That's all. Just a quick little shield bash, and just like I'll just hit it in the side of its jaw. Its little tree jaw buckles a little bit.
It's like
Can DOG pee on it as well after you do that? Like
DOG's just peeing.
Tactical piss.
You know what? Retcon all of that. I don't shield bash it. DOG just starts peeing on the tree, and it's like, and it just goes, "What the?"
Gideon, you have an opportunity.
Gideon's in his blood rage.
Oh,
Is
no.
this going to be advantage with them surrounded like that?
Well, it's still under fairy fire, so.
Oh, right. It doesn't.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's see if
You're,
that.
just kill it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna-
just kill it. It's fine.
it's gets hunter marked, so
If
it's
you
going to take a
mid-roll,
lot.
you could not kill it.
Oh, no. Nope.
Alright, tell me how you
Absolutely
kill it.
not.
Why do we
It's
even
about to
have
like
to
eat
be
him,
here?
and I just turn and I just shove my glaive into its mouth. I do the eat this, and just shove my glaive into its mouth and all the way through and out the other side. Like Lotus is just sitting there holding her sword, and a glaive just kind of punctures out of its trunk right to her side. Like
With that is the end of combat for the moment.
Is it?
Yes.
The best.
Well, are we all close together?
Yes.
I would say so.
I said and gotten
I am-
closer.
I am going to cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Okay.
And we're going to be a little sneakier this time. Everybody gets a +10 to their stealth.
Why? There's no need to be sneaky
Why not?
because it was
Gideon's just like,
fun.
Do you not want it? I can not give it to you.
I'm giving you shit.
Okay. And that's my
Ooh.
so everybody's got a +10 to their stealth. And I'm gonna look around and be like, maybe we should be quiet in this forest.
oh, yeah, no problem. And then as I start
There
moving,
are
just all my
dangers.
armor's clanking.
But maybe with Pass Without a Trace, when your armor would usually clank, it doesn't. Like it just
No.
suddenly becomes muffled in some way.
Still
And
gets
it's
disadvantage
magic.
on stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, so do I, because I have fucking problems too. But
I think I do. I have. I'm scale mail. I can't remember. Yep.
No scale
Disadvantage.
mails, though, right? No?
No, it's dead.
Oh.
Yeah. All this. You just gave us all like bonus to ourselves because we all have disadvantage.
right,
Hey,
and that's
I am
fine.
a stealthy boy if I want to be a stealthy boy, alright?
And
It's because
that's
you're a wabbit.
excellent.
Silly wabbit.
It's because I am a wabbit.
So
I'm gonna put you guys back on the path, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Is Sinellen back?
And
No, he's
front.
right where he was before. That was
I-
the whole thing.
That's why I'm asking. I don't remember.
I
No,
was in the
because it was
back,
like
and JR,
was like-
and then it was
yeah.
Gideon, Snell, and Lotus.
it was like
Correct.
yeah. It was
Back was
Lotus, Snell, Gideon, JR,
Like that.
Flanagan. Yeah, names.
Okay.
and
So,
you want us to start rolling stealth checks?
sure, if you all want to roll me a stealth check. So, actually, I'm thinking about it this way. Yeah, everybody just roll me a stealth check.
It's a 21.
Yeah, it's a 21 with the
wait.
plus 10.
I can add a 10 to it.
Where's the something
Oh,
we can
hey.
mark where you're
That's
automatically
a 2 and a
rolling
3.
disadvantage?
I have to roll.
That's in that one. I'm
It's a
doing disadvantage, so I'm going to roll the other dice. There's...
hang on. I
Where's-
forgot disadvantage. I'm gonna roll again.
I saw my
Oh.
die roll, but I didn't see
I
it
mean,
come up.
technically, it's a 13.
Oh, it automatically rolled with disadvantage last time. Like it had a little pop up. That's cool. So it's still like a 21.
Oh, does Sinel also get disadvantage?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure half plate.
Yeah.
Did mine show up? It showed my dice rolling, but I
No,
don't
it didn't
know if
show up.
It did
popped
not.
up in
It
the
showed
top.
us the dice, but not the result.
Half plate, yep. We are all disadvantaged except the bunny rabbit. Why are we even trying?
But that's also
Because
without the
I'm
plus
the bunny
10s.
rabbit.
Okay. That's just as bad.
It's still an 18.
Yeah.
It's just
I need to check a laundry.
And
real
I could
quick, 'cause
roll
I just
for
realized-
DOG, but I'm assuming that we were probably one and the same.
I'll keep you guys the same. Let's see here. Okay. I have your stealth rolls. You guys can go ahead and move on, and I will tell. Oh yeah, we
Snow
don't have
needs
snow.
to be
I'll move
moved.
snow for
Yeah.
you guys.
Okay. Well, we're coming up on something.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Can you let the
Oh
others move up
no.
or move the
Of
others
the
up?
party. So, looking ahead, can I be like, there's a path. Do you want to go on the path? Or do you want to continue?
Pass without trace is active. Hey guys!
Oh no.
Who are you?
Oh, look
So-
at the little pretty unicorn.
It's a unicorn!
Hold on. Can I?
I'm doing pass without a trace now so I can instead use something else, like beast sense.
So
now we're talking.
you see in the path before you a woman. She, yes, yep. Let's see. A woman with long braided hair sleeping in the middle of the path. There's a unicorn sleeping next to her. The woman is wearing a dress over what looks to be green leather armor. And her head rests on a rolled up saffron colored cloak. One arm is draped around a small wooden chest. Something else to note: around these two is some sort of amber-colored barrier. It's almost like a little half bubble over them both. Both are sleeping.
Do you, should we wake this woman?
I don't think we can enter the bubble.
Can we try and talk to this woman through the bubble? Should we try and talk to this woman through the bubble?
Well, you guys are stealth.
I mean, I'll
so-
try and talk to this woman through the bubble.
Well, her session probably isn't until like next Monday or something, so she won't be able to respond until Gunner runs the other game.
Oh,
Kidding. I'm kidding. That's not really what it is.
jeez. Like, shut up. It's fine. I want to.
This music really went off a different track here.
It did. I want to knock on the bubble. Gonna knock on the bubble.
You can knock on the bubble, and
I'm gonna knock.
as you knock on the bubble, since someone made a comment about the music, here I was gonna say the bubble stops right about there. So,
Okay.
as you walk up and knock on the bubble like you would a door,
Yeah.
you hear it. Knocking on the bubble, it sounds like the little desk chime bells things.
Yeah.
Knocking on it sounds like you hitting one of those.
Oh,
So
shit.
It's a bright, pure ting, ting, ting.
Oh.
It's hard.
Oh.
And the woman stirs and looks up and stands up and... Who are you?
Hi, my name's Lotus. I really like your unicorn. It's very pretty. I'm sorry I didn't mean to, be so loud. I didn't think it would be that loud. Honestly, I kind of thought if I knocked on it, it would sound like Jello and you wouldn't wake up. What are you doing here? By the way, hi. What's your name?
You ask a lot of... Slow down. Your name is Lotus.
Yes.
What are you doing here?
We got tasked to, find a map case and,
A map case? What kind?
yeah, I was not given specifics, just that it was a case, and it sometimes holds a map. I don't know if there's currently a map inside. Yes.
She looks at
Can I pet
she
your horse?
she looks and says she looks at back at the unicorn that has gotten up and looks back at you and goes, Sylvester usually isn't one for pets,
Oh,
but
okay.
if you happen to find a way to get us out of here, maybe he'll be grateful.
Oh.
Hmm.
How did you get in here?
It's a long story. Suffice to say, hold on one second. I'm popping out a couple things. Perfect. Okay. Suffice to say, I was here with my band. We got separated. Well, by separated, I mean this popped up. They said they would go look for a way to turn it off. It's been a couple days now.
Oh man, are you hungry?
Just
We
end
get-
your long rest, Five Head.
Let's see. Okay. She kind of looks at Sylvester and she nods to it and says, Sylvester and I have gotten along all right so far.
Okay. What's your name?
I am Heshima.
Shima? It's a very lovely name. Okay,
I
we can
will
try
put
and
it.
find a way out.
What's that?
We could try and find a way out. I mean, I guess maybe we need more information. Hold on! We have an artificer! Hey, Snell.
Oh, now you need me.
I always need Snell.
Oh, now you actually want to listen to something I say.
Snell, I am the only one that does listen to what you
As
have
you
to
step
say. Do
within-
not catch that catty attitude with me.
As you step within 10 feet, Sanel, you get a better look at Hashimash. Again, yeah, like I said, yeah, like trying to. You have a thing. Let me restart this. As you step closer, Heshima notices you. She goes, "Oh, you have a friend. Are there
Oh, we
more
have a
of you?
few.
We can't see that
Yeah.
far out of this thing."
Oh man, yeah. There's let's see here. We got Danger Dad. His name's Gideon. We've got Cool Bunny. His name's JR. And then we have Horny
Before you
Halfling.
say my name, JR is gonna speak up and be like, ah, la, 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 la. Don't give her names. Names are powerful. And we don't know who she is.
Shit! I don't. You're right. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm already fucked, but he doesn't know anything about fey creatures, so...
Being a fey creature myself, I do know about fey creatures, which is why I don't go by my real name. I go by JR, but I will stop you as you go to speak my name, or speak even just JR, and I will tell you, not
I'm
mine.
sorry.
What
Okay.
up? My
What
name's
up?
Flanny, but you can call me anytime.
I will call you the
As I
Horny Halfling.
As I approach.
Yeah, as you say that, as you approach, and well, first thing you notice is on DOG, you're still shorter than her.
Yeah.
She is fairly tall. She is about 6'2", so actually
don't
pretty
discriminate.
tall. For everyone except Gideon, that's tall.
Based.
Yeah, and
On?
she looks at Flanagan and says, I'll keep that in mind, thank you. And as for the voice in the back that's afraid
That's the
I
best that's
might
ever
be a
went.
fae, I've given you my name.
You've given me a name.
Just the only one I have. But if you're still not convinced...
Can I insight it?
I have a yeah, you can insight.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that with disadvantage. Let me roll that a normal way.
I mean, it would be a 19. We could just. Although I don't shut my
Where's
fucking.
a 20?
Shut up.
Not Nat.
So insight.
Mhm.
Uh,
I just want to know if it's a real name or not.
I was going to say, because you've rolled well enough, you get a little bit of context here. The name comes out naturally. It sounds like she's spoken it forever. And she's a little impatient and at the fact that that she has to well, spell it out for people that no, I'm not a fae just because I'm trapped in a bubble.
Hey man, bubbles are fey-like. That's all I'm saying.
Well, and that's where she was going to say next. And by the way, if I were fae, do you think I would be stuck in here?
Piss off another fae? Yes.
Exactly. That's how I think JR would say that straight up. I think JR would be like, hey, they're a fae more powerful than you, I'm sure. They're a fae more powerful than all.
Well, of course, because I'm not a fae.
I trust you guys. I look back.
And again, you trust a watermelon if it let you.
Yeah.
I still have my flame blade out. I'm gonna point it at Flanny,
Can
and
the
I'm
one
gonna
who
go.
distrusts
No
me
means
at least
no.
move forward a little bit so I know who I'm talking to?
It's okay, bud.
I'll take a step up.
Nice.
She's stuck in a bubble anyway.
We
Yeah,
think
for
she's
now.
stuck in a bubble.
For her own safety from Flanagan.
That's why I'm behind him.
Since when did JR become so cynical?
I told you, this is I was here with my adventuring group, and I must have triggered this trap, she says, pointing at the ground. And you can
JR
see...
sees something that looks Fey-like and is scared, because JR know what the Fey are like.
Well, there's actually something.
I'm
where
sorry, do you think
she's
I'm
like-
Fey-like because of Sylvester here?
I mean, normal people aren't
It's
wandering
not
around
helping
with
her case.
unicorns and bubbles, so...
Oh my
How
God.
many normal people have you met inside an extra-dimensional bubble?
Exactly. None. You're proving my point. Thank you very much.
I could say the same for one who's in this place at all. Just because I'm stuck and you're not doesn't mean I'm not an adventurer myself.
Do you think I could pop the bubble with my sword?
You give it a shot.
I want to point
And I'm
over
gonna try and hit the bubble with my sword.
What were you
Should I
saying,
roll to
Lotus?
attack, or is it completely ineffective?
I want to point over at JR when he says this shit about the unicorn. I'm like, sir, if I could be friends with the unicorn, I absolutely would be. Do not disgrace the name of the unicorn. And that's it. That was all I wanted to do.
No disgracing the name of the unicorn. I just know that they don't usually accompany. Well, what I know, are unicorns Fey in this world? I guess I'm just kind of going off of like 5e realm, Forgotten Realm shit. Like, are they like Fey type creatures in this world, or are they just like normal? You'd see them
No,
not every
unicorns
day, but
are a Feywild thing. You probably saw a lot of them in the Feywild.
yeah. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna say to Lotus. I would never disrespect a creature as magnificent as that. I just know that they don't usually stick around people that aren't of the same realm as them.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that she could be, I don't know, a druid of some sort doesn't make any sense whatsoever?
I mean, it does, but not in JR's mind. JR doesn't know druidom very well. He knows it from just Amy, really, at this point in the game.
Right.
I think maybe a little bit from the people he was with beforehand, but not to the level that they have tamed unicorns. I don't think. So to me, this is definitely, I think just based off of what I've seen, this feels a lot more Fey than magic. Like, it feels like more Fey magic than like earthy druid magic to me. at this time. Obviously, as the player, I know it's probably like more druidy shit because of how you described her and whatnot. But
Yeah.
as JR, I definitely think it's some fey shit.
Yep. And I'm tired of trying to convince him of otherwise, so I'm not.
That's fair. You definitely, you won't. The
Not
JR is a
gonna
very
waste my time. Yeah.
until he sees some druid magic or some shit, and even then, he might even think it's fey magic for a minute.
Yeah. How would I convince you otherwise?
Yeah, it would take a minute. He'd have
Yeah.
to get to
No.
know her a little bit better, so
Yeah.
get to know the unicorn.
Dinner and drinks, you know.
Exactly. Dinner, drinks, maybe.
Is
I
Gideon
wanna
still
hit
standing? Is Gideon
This
still standing
bubble
back?
with my sword.
Yeah. So as you
We've
do
talked
that,
about this woman possibly
there is-
being fey for way too long.
Yeah, I need. That's a magic weapon, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it doesn't shatter.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, everyone puts their hands to their ears as a piercing screech of metal on barrier. Just
Oh,
it's just this ear-splitting peal that echoes throughout this indoor forest. Heshima
Yeah.
takes a minute, uncups her hands from her ears, and goes, "I'm
Now we
deaf
know.
now. Thanks."
Now we know. I'm so sorry. Now we know that I can't do anything about this. That I just take a step back.
After being
I'm gonna step up. Can I Arcana check the?
Yeah,
bubble?
I was going to ask that too, since that's why I was brought up here.
Yep.
I'll let you both.
I was about to say I'll just give the help action and the guidance cantrip to my boy Snell while he to
Take
Snell.
that advantage and that guidance.
Yep.
Torch. I don't know how.
Woo! What?
oh my
What? No.
god!
Oh wait, no, it rolled a 20 and then or what's that? Earlier?
No, dude, it rolled 2 nat ones.
But it also rolled a 20.
There was the third die
first.
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
he got a 20.
Oh.
I
I
was
didn't
going
see
to
the
have
20.
to say
I
I
just
need
saw
to
the
take
2
a
nat
walk
ones.
for a second.
I was gonna cry for you.
Oh, and then you have an additional D4
Add the
on
guidance.
that 20. Yep. 22. Let's
Can we double guidance that shit?
no.
No.
Rules is
Okay.
written. It's not
I
Unfortunately,
wish it was
allowed.
that.
So, So, this barrier is. First of all, this is a barrier of pure energy. Whatever is fueling this, it is very old and very strong. And when she mentioned that her friends went to go find somewhere to turn this off, it kind of makes sense because you realize that the power source that's keeping this up is not here. It's somewhere below. What else would you like to know?
Do I have a vague idea of what, yes, below, but what direction we would have to go to find it?
This power source seems like it's straight down.
Straight down. We don't know if there's a second floor.
Let's start digging.
I mean,
she's safe while she's in there. Like, no trees are gonna try and eat her.
If you ask, she would say, "I've been stuck like this for almost 3 days now. I would relish the opportunity to kill something."
You and me both.
JR's eyes are going to get real wide when she says that, and he's immediately going to jump back 2 spaces.
Yeah,
He does not trust her, and that did not help.
she does that and she goes, "Your companion is jumpy."
Cautious.
He is a rabbit.
He is a rabbit. Like,
And
She
Bud,
kinda- she looks-
she's a
she goes-
babe. Why are you acting like this?
She goes, "He's a herringon, not a rabbit."
got
I
you
just
there.
learned something new
Knowledge.
about my friend today.
Of
That's-
the Fae.
I would say the same for you. I know that you are one of the Fae. Does not mean you are
Interesting.
Fae.
From the Fae, sure.
Fae Fi Fo Fum. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I want to pop this bubble.
You're not going to
Okay.
be able to pop this bubble.
I have a thought.
Hmm.
I don't know if I want to waste it on this though. I want to dig at the base of the bubble. Does it go
So-
through the ground?
This section here is paved.
Ooh,
So
okay.
this is like a well tiled. I'm trying to think of how to put this. There is nowhere to dig.
What about here, where I'm at now?
You can, but it's a plate. It's a
Right.
you digging a
Right.
little bit. Yeah, no, this is like in some ways like a piece of sidewalk
Uh-huh.
that has been bubbled over.
Okay.
We know
Okay.
that what I can tell is that this goes, whatever's powering it is directly below us. But as far as we know, there shouldn't be a second floor to any of the parts of this castle.
Right.
For
Or
what
at least
Here's
what we
my
were told.
thought. Here's my thought. I can turn into a giant badger which has burrow. And we could just dig our way down.
So I'm going to tell you this bubble goes all the way around. You'll spend some time doing that, but it does go all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could we just dig down till we find the power source since it's straight down?
Right.
It's not a physical pipe or anything like that that you can cut into and get rid of. It's not like electricity.
No, we just mean like
Yeah,
get
we
down,
basically just
we
want
find
to
like the place where
blow
it's
a
hiding.
hole in the floor, essentially, down to the next floor.
Well, the next question is if a bunch of humans could fit in a badger-sized hole.
Oh,
It's a giant
Giant.
it's a
I,
giant badger, so it's a medium-sized hole. You would fit in
But-
it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, we're going to have to call it here for tonight. Because I don't
Sure.
have that ready.
I
You'd be skipping about 2/3 of the dungeon.
Oh, shit.
minus the fuckery. I was gonna ask her where her party. Which way did your party go? Did they? You said that they went to figure it out. I'm assuming that they were smart, adventuring people.
Hmm. Smart. Adventurers? Yes. She jerks her thumb behind her. They continued this path through the garden.
Here's another good question. Where are you from?
Hold on, let me pull up my map.
We finally just straight up asked her instead of accusing her. Look at this. Look at where we're getting people.
Well, his thing is, for all we know, she's from before the apocalypse.
Are you asking where I was born or where I'm from?
Well,
Where you
perhaps
from,
a better
girl?
question is, what year is it?
She does some counting on her fingers. Should be, by my count, what? Hold on, let me see here.
That is a cool question.
So it is 11 to us, but
Well, I was gonna say I'm working on it here. Because we started the 4th.
Please say 69. Please say 69. Please say 69.
She'll say Because it's been 1, 2, 3. So it's there. We're going to say... by my count, it's been 3 days here, so it would make it the 23rd of Perma, year 10.
Oh.
He
So
does
she's
blink
a-
at that.
Whole year behind.
Not a year.
Almost.
I was
Almost.
gonna just a couple weeks. It's a month. It's almost a month behind.
Okay, yeah, in that case, it's less. He's like,
But I
well,
thought
you're
we were
off
in
by
year
a
11.
month.
Yeah, well, I thought we were in.
Yeah,
year
you're in
11.
the first. She basically just said, 14th
January.
of December. 10.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Oh.
I didn't have the
Perma.
calendar. There we go.
Yeah.
There it is, yeah.
Yep. The 14th of Perma, year 10.
I thought
Yeah.
Joan was like
Think of it
July
like
through
something.
November.
Think of it
Yeah.
like January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm
she
a
says, he's like, well, you're about a month off.
A month? Ugh.
Time has no meaning here.
He's got a lot of explaining to do. Look, I was hired for this. You wanted to know where I was from or born? That was the original question here.
Let's go with born. It was trying to see if that you were someone from another time.
Well, fortunately, no. I was born in Shade Tree, but pretty soon after that I moved to Lotus.
Hold on. Isn't Shade Tree near where I dropped
Yes.
out of the forest?
Yes. It's also near
I-
where Flanagan lives.
She has not made her case any better to JR right now.
So you're a local, eh? I know Shade Tree. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going to shoot you.
I know things around Shade Tree.
I'm sure you do.
I want to insight that. Is she?
She's just okay. Yeah, you can insight that.
I already told you she's cool, man. Why are you even worried?
Listen. Flanagan's in his...
Yes, let's go.
JR, she is annoyed because she has had to tell you this over and over again that she
That's
is
kinda what I
not
figured it
Fae.
That's fair.
She's
She's
annoyed because it's like, it's just a snapback. Like, yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you know everything else, just like you know I'm Fae.
I think she's bad. I'm not. It just scares me. There's a unicorn in a bubble.
Not even a net 20 can scare me.
Listen,
No.
Flanagan over here and his girlfriend Jill might be enough of a problem, but I think what we should be doing is going the way that your party went and hopefully finding them.
Hey, snap. Hey, I don't have a girlfriend.
Are
That
you
was a joke.
currently digging a hole as a giant badger?
No, I didn't do that.
Okay.
You said no, so.
No,
You-
I said
you say-
I would have to end the session here because I don't
And
have that ready.
And I'm unwilling to end the session, sir. So I'm not going to dig the fucking hole.
based.
You're like, I don't have a
Based on
girlfriend. He
what?
goes,
Enjoyment.
JILL. Anyway,
Oh my god. We'll go find your friends and try and find what happened. And can you tell us anything else about like what happened, how you triggered this trap, or anything?
From what I could tell, it's pressure sensitive. At least that's what it felt like. It could also have been something triggered manually. We were in the middle of the party when this happened.
Are you fighting with anybody?
Not at the moment. We had just gotten through killing some trees.
Those fucking trees. I'm so sad.
Right. As much as I hated to deal with them, they were unresponsive.
I thought it was quite fun.
I tried to. Gideon's a sadist.
I would never
No, I
kill
can
the trees.
understand.
Absolutely not. Oh, God.
I can understand it took us a moment to get through them.
Yeah, that was awful.
Uh,
Fucking Flady's trying to find that way in.
Anyway, we're gonna go save your party, and I like mounts. You like mounts. Just a little thing we have in common. Maybe think about it.
The only thing you're going to be mounting, Flanagan, as he like grabs you by the back of your hair and starts gently pulling. He's like, the only thing you're going to be mounting is a straw pillow.
You said it's been a month out there.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I usually let Snow keep track of the days, to be honest. But I believe him.
Can't count.
Well, then either they never made it out of here and are dead, which would explain why this never turned off, or they gave up looking and left.
Or maybe a third thing. Maybe they just got caught up and they're struggling and I mean maybe have a little hope.
It's
Right?
been a month outside of here.
What is
We don't know how long this demiplane, we don't know what the time difference is between here and the rest of the world.
Well, if we're going to help, we might as well figure out what your party looks like so we know not to attack them on sight. This is a rather scary dungeon with things that like to grab me and pull me. So it'd be nice to know who we're looking for, if you can give us that information.
Well,
I'm gonna whisper at this moment. I think he wants to know if your party members are Fae.
I mean, that might be my motive, alright? I didn't want to talk about it.
I sense 4 more insight checks in everyone's future.
Right. Well, let's see. 2 humans, an elf, and a dwarf.
Okay.
We'll look for them. And we'll try and figure this out and try and get you out of here. And then I would like to pet
Here.
your friend.
To make your Harengon friend happy, all you need to do is find the power source and turn it off. You don't
Okay.
need to come back for me. I will be more than capable of handling myself as soon as this is down.
You haven't met my
And
friend.
I'm gonna, like-
We'll be coming back, unfortunately.
I'm gonna
And I'm
gesture
gonna look at Flanny.
Oh,
Not if I keep a good grip on the back of his hair right now.
I'm gonna gesture very like at the unicorn and be like, I need to come back. I've never met one
We're going
in
to be
person.
fine. We will meet up with you, she says.
That is great. We'll get you
Going
out.
to be.
I know I don't have I promise I don't have ulterior motives in
Yanking on his
talking to
hair.
your unicorn.
Yeah, because I've been working on something else for Lotus as of late.
Really?
She better be fucking happy. Anyway.
In fact, you know what Sanel's gonna do? He's gonna take some string while they're all talking, and he's gonna tie something around his wrist, and then tie it in like a ponytail around the back of Flanagan's hair. He's gonna give it quite a lot of lead, and it's just there so every time he makes a horny comment, he can yank on his hair. And eventually, through Pavlovian conditioning, he will stop.
Or I'll like it.
Oh, God.
Anyway. Yeah. Heshima looks at you all and says, well, until that happens, I'll be here. She says, laying back down.
Stay safe.
What's that?
Stay safe. We'll miss you all. We're gone.
Yeah, we'll head over that way. Over there somewhere. Just
That way.
towards your party.
Yank.
Ah!
Oh, he's going.
All right. I'll stop. Let's go.
I'm going to enjoy having this thing.
And now I think it's only right that I have to stay within 5 feet of Snell for the rest of this walk.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
gonna be guiding him like you're the dog in front?
Oh
Or is
yeah.
he gonna be dragging you?
No, I'll drag him.
Okay. I love it. You're in the bubbles now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I keep
Okay.
outside.
You keep outside of the... Okay.
Yup. Gideon's like, I don't want no part of this.
Just realized that Gideon was just kind of vibing. He was like, yeah,
He was sitting back. He was like, mm-mm.
You guys can deal with this.
Yeah,
Not Faye.
can we be in order? Thank you.
I was working on it.
Wait.
Well, no, not towards you. Towards
Sorry, I just got excited because now I want to pet the horse.
So
We have a new mini mission.
walking through this section of the forest, it doesn't take long, especially since you've still got Pass Without a Trace, which I'm keeping your guys' scores for.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. Got it.
Okay.
So from here, you can see a 5-foot wide span bridge that spans this meandering stream.
Okay.
On the side of the bridge closest to you, you see a humanoid with a head and horns of a billy goat saying, "Please don't eat me, Mr. Troll. My brothers who are right behind me are much bigger and fatter than I." In a deep, gruff voice from beneath the bridge answers, "All right, you may pass. I'll wait for your brothers." And the billy goat exits across the bridge.
Cool.
Could we just
You know what?
walk into a fairy tale?
We did.
I just want to make it very clear that I am all muscle and it's just not going to taste good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just not.
Also, Snell just
very
hears like
tough.
this go down, sees that we're approaching this bridge, and just out loud goes, "Ah, crap."
Mhm. Yeah, hang on. I got this.
I have a long lost brother.
So what happens now?
I was
Oh,
goat.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay. What is Lotus going to do before I unpause the game?
I'm gonna wait a minute. No, maybe I shouldn't.
Maybe he has a riddle or something.
Should I wild shape into a giant goat?
And feed him?
Yeah.
Do you want to be eaten?
No, and then tell him that my brothers are bigger.
And then he eats us?
I mean, you guys are gonna have to figure it out for yourself.
No. See, here's what you do. You turn into a giant goat, and you guys have seen or have read the Odyssey, right? And we just hold on to the bottom of you as you go across the bridge, and he won't see us.
That's great. I love it. Let's do that.
Granted, that only worked because Polyphemus was blind.
Right.
That only worked because he was blind.
I mean,
Which makes you wonder why they had to go under the goat in the first place.
Because he
because
knew
he had to
that they
go.
were somewhere in the cave, and he was like feeling his sheet, but he wasn't like feeling the bottoms of the sheet.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, so he's not a weird guy. That's nice. That's nice.
Ah, he wasn't
He's
a
not
weird, giant.
I
I've got a plan.
I only
Why
been
don't
What's
you
your plan?
all just tell him that the one at the end of the line is the fattest, and I will take care of it from there, being at the end of the line.
We're just assuming that he's just gonna keep being like, okay, I guess there's a fatter one.
Yes.
4 times in a row.
Maybe it's possible. It's possible. We should try that, and then if it doesn't work out, we got your back, favorite bunny man.
Yeah, I got this if needed. I can do things to get away.
Okay. Oh man, he's gonna see us all fucking mob up on him and be like, "You sure?"
No, walk one at a time up there, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like you just look at the line and be like, actually, you have the 2 smallest people in the back. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, he
full
is
of
under the
protein.
bridge, so can he see us? I don't know.
Can he see us?
We could just shoot him.
Let's just pull up. We don't even know what he's gonna say to us. We
Yeah,
haven't
right.
just pulled up. We're just assuming how this is gonna go.
Let's
I'm
pull
enjoying
up,
it.
but that should
It's
be
a
the
role
backup.
playing
for
game. We
sure.
have to role play at some point.
Could just burn the bridge.
Yeah, let's pull up. Let's do it.
I still have my
To
flame
the
blade out, by
after
the way.
party.
So how are we doing this?
Fuck it, let's mob up and say hi.
It just mop. Yep.
You
Just
guys
keep going like we're going.
We're in danger.
Yeah.
I kind of liked your guys' idea.
I loved it, but
Hey.
I was shot down.
We can do it. If we each want to one at a time walk up to this troll and say another fat guy's pulling through, we can do it. I'll do it.
Or
I don't like
Not
it because
against
I'm the fat guy.
Oh. Oh,
I mean,
hold
actually, I
on.
like it. Gideon will totally be like, "Oh no, I'm the last one. Let's fight." And then you guys will be like, "Oh shit, Gideon's fighting."
could I try to?
Never
No, I
do it
better
by
fucking
myself.
not.
Can you try to what?
I was gonna say, can I try to use suggestion again? And then I was like, no, because I'm 0 for 2 so far on suggestion.
You're bound to succeed at some
I
point.
was gonna say at some point it has to work.
Yeah, that's a gambler's fallacy.
At some
No,
point.
you can't roll a 1 every time you try.
Okay. All right.
Well, at this point, it's not me rolling; it's you rolling because I just have to make the suggestion, then they make a save.
What kind of save is it?
Wisdom, which I don't think trolls are probably that good at, but neither are ogres, and the ogres succeeded.
What's the DC again?
15? Yes, 15.
Well, what you think?
What do you guys
find
think?
a way to
Should
give
I
him disadvantage?
I don't know.
maybe if I just worded it really well or played along with the fairy tale thing?
I don't have any way to give you disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Or give him disadvantage. I can give you guidance, but I don't know if that's gonna help
That
you.
probably won't help because all it is I basically doing a. It's not a spell
Yeah.
because it's a racial thing, but it's pretty much just casting a spell. It's up to you guys. Do we wanna try this?
I am down for whatever, but I do think we should mob up on him. I'm down for whatever. I'm cool with whatever.
I'm down for a fight.
I'm
That's what
also
I wanted to go
For the blood
first
blade.
in case something bad happens. So I'm the one that is in trouble, and then you guys can
Plenty.
all run in and stab him.
facts.
Plenty will default to you on this. He is he recognizes that he is not the brains of this operation.
He's learning.
It's
Well,
a troll. Let's fight it.
it is a troll.
You just want to feed your blade.
Let
If
me.
it gets ugly, I'm here.
Yeah.
But what's the plans now?
So I think another thing to focus on is who does fire damage here?
Me and him.
Me?
It's another thing to think
I have
about.
my. I guess we
We have
could
a
burn the
fair bit.
bridge.
No,
No,
let's
if
not
you-
burn our
I was
bridges before we
thinking
cross.
I was
If
gonna
you
say, I
don't
was
burn
thinking
them, they'll
specifically for the
troll
troll.
regeneration.
Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snell will approach the bridge and try and, get the troll's attention and be like, hello, Mr. Troll.
Another billy goat. All you see is a hand reaching around the side of the bridge.
I am not a billy goat. I am a snake.
What? Your brother told me you were coming. You can't
Yeah.
trick me.
There are many people who are coming here. In fact, as his eyes turn to this solid black and his voice takes on this dark, sibilant sound to it, he's like, in fact, I think you should wait for someone that says they are a billy goat.
I like that. Wisdom save. Oh!
So you said I should say I'm a billy goat?
Pulls out crossbow,
Just
engages PvP. Let me have this.
The hand wavers for a moment and says, I don't like Snake. I'm gonna wait For Billy Goat.
All the ones behind me are my clutch of snakes.
It doesn't reply. The hand just sits there and slowly slides off the bridge underneath.
And he looks back at you again with these completely black eyes. And it's just like, we can cross the bridge now, my fellow snakes.
Ooh, hiss hiss.
Mm-hmm. But also mouths don't say anything.
Okay.
So it's unpaused.
Mm-hmm. You guys are free to move.
The calendar's in my way. Sorry, I'm trying to.
You can always close the calendar, can't you?
Nope.
There's
Get
not
in.
an X in the top right-hand corner?
No,
You
it
can
went.
move
It
it.
shrunk down into this weird thing. There we go. Okay, I had to reopen it by clicking the button. All right.
JR won't be able to move.
Okay, I can.
JR needs an adult.
Let's see.
This should give everyone space to cross.
One more. Maybe 2 more.
Hey, Flanagan. Sidebar. Out of
See you
character.
later.
Do you want to kill it?
Oh. Ooh. Flanagan is not actively looking to, I don't have a bloodlust, but if I saw it trying to kill my homie, Flanagan would definitely back my homie up.
It's not really bloodlust, but it's just like we could. I mean, it's a fight, but I mean, Sanel is getting us through without having to risk anything. So
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Yes?
as you're crossing the bridge, Gideon, I look away for a minute.
I can't move my map.
Yeah, because I paused it.
No, there we go. I couldn't move my map at all. Like I was stuck.
Make
I've
me
learned parcel tongue.
a con save. All right.
Wow, why will my camera?
I am
not-
back. I no longer need an adult. Thank you for being the adult,
Yay.
Gunner.
All right.
Honestly, I need an adult most days. Like, I actively seek out the adult and then realize I'm the fucking adult, and then I panic.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
that's the worst time.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
So, you
I
guys
feel that.
cross this bridge without incident. All you can hear as you pass over it is the gurgling of water. And you guys can see as you get here, this stream flows underneath this happily gurgling fountain. And then there's also through the other side. Excuse me. Now, in the center of this indoor forest is a circular pool of water. The pool is fed by that stream which wanders through the forest, and in the middle of this pool is a fountain. The fountain is shaped like three interlinked gargoyles, and the gargoyles spray water from their mouths. Embedded at the base of the trio of statues, you see the lid of a metal chest in the center. The lid appears to be padlocked. Even from here you can see.
Why don't we have any rogues?
I have thieves' tools, and I am proficient in thieves' tools. But what do we want? What's in this chest, or does this not seem like it's a little suspicious? I
You guys
say
can
as
move.
I say as I throw a ball bearing at the chest and each of the fucking gargoyles.
Oh, does it look a little suspicious?
If it doesn't look a little suspicious,
One of these days it's gonna be cool.
yeah, it hits it and then just goes.
Called it. Knew it. I played Dark Souls.
Is anybody gonna move?
I
I
moved
thought
up
we
so I could.
I thought
do
we
my
were
little
waiting on
throws.
Sanel.
I think my computer's having a breakdown. My camera won't work, and now Forge is just gray.
Oh no.
Oh, and then Discord froze. My computer is having a breakdown. Okay, you know what?
Oops.
Here's
What
what we're gonna do.
It seems like
We
every
can
week
hear
either
you,
you
though.
or Horace has a problem.
Oh, you're about to crash.
That is facts. That is also facts.
Maybe you guys should feed your hamsters like
Hey, my
actual
hamster
food.
doesn't need food. What it
There
needs
it
to
is.
do is run on its goddamn wheel and provide power. All right, I don't feed that bitch for nothing.
Wow.
He can keep running.
It gets fed when it provides what I need.
Exactly.
Man, water's real nice. Is it clear water?
Yes, and actually, it's clear enough you can see direct to the bottom.
Can I
In
make
the
a
bottom
survival check?
are tons of coins. We're talking copper pieces, silver pieces, stuff that you've thrown coins into a fountain before, right? For good luck.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Can I roll a survival check to see if I can drink it and not die?
Yeah.
Looks safe to you.
God, these fucking rolls. Holy
I'm done.
shit.
I'm fucking done.
I think we've each rolled a nat 1
I think so
today.
too.
So, on closer inspection, you realize the entire bottom of this fountain is covered in mud.
Oh,
Waterlogged leaves.
Yeah.
It might be.
I better not.
I think JR is gonna walk up and would I get the concept of like throwing a coin in the fountain? Has JR seen something like this before?
I'm gonna say that's your prerogative.
I would assume so. I feel like wishing fountains kind of sounds like some fey fuckery in some instances. So I would think
Wells
of
are
that.
definitely fey fuckery,
Well,
so.
exactly. Wells are definitely fey fuckery. So I think I would kind of understand the premise. I might not have seen one before, but I've probably heard of it at least. I'm going to take a gold coin out of my bag, and I am going to toss it into the fountain.
Perfect. It splashes and burbles, and as it sinks to the bottom, let's see.
Sorry, my cat's being cute.
You have to treasure those moments.
Facts.
Let's see here. I need.
My cat
Set
laid on my
aside-
chest today, and I refused to eat because I didn't want to disturb her.
I need adult. Let's see here.
I set aside some, lounge pants that I haven't put away yet, and she is sleeping on them.
And now they are her pants.
She has a blanket on the bed that is exclusively her blanket that I got one day,
Yes.
put it down, she got on it, she loves it. I've just been like, all right, this is just your blanket now.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Perfect. So, it slowly sinks to the bottom.
Oh God.
And at first you think it's almost... You almost miss it. But somehow you feel luckier.
I take all of my money and throw it.
Okay.
I take real world money and I give it to the DM to let me be lucky.
In
I'm
real
just going
life.
to tell you now that will definitely work. And I'm selling levels about, we'll say $20 per level through level 4, $50 through levels 8, $100 after that.
You take
Yo.
Venmo?
Welcome to the world's first pay-to-win D&D game, everyone.
Look,
Thank you for
I've
tuning
got
in.
somebody sitting in my Cash App right now that I don't really need.
So yeah, it'd be $50 to go to level 5 here.
And is that for the whole group or just for the person who
Oh,
pays
it's just for the person, of
$50?
course.
Oh, so I just get to be
Oh,
better
real
than
capitals.
everyone? That's an easy decision. I'll drop 50 on that. No.
No,
Sold.
so I was seeing that will. What kind of piece did you flick in?
Gold
I
piece.
flicked a gold.
Yeah, flick a gold in.
Flick an electrum.
Nice. You flick an electrum in. The well gets mad and kills you.
Honestly.
DOG, do you want to put some gold in the well?
Bark.
Bork.
I put a little gold on her nose.
She puts it on the edge and nudges it in.
Yes.
I love
Who's a
this.
good girl?
You all start to feel luckier. So lucky, in fact, that JR, you actually notice that something's stirring in the bottom of the fountain.
Oh.
It's
fun.
pulling itself up out of the mud.
Oh, crap.
It's almost translucent, but it's huge, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it covers the entire bottom of the fountain and begins to spill up and over the sides. Roll me initiative.
God damn it. I hate this
I
dungeon.
don't want to.
All I wanted was love.
That hurt.
I didn't roll sub 10 this time.
Wait,
Yeah.
I rolled 11? How did I get I rolled an 11, how did I get a 10?
Your boy is doing good on the
It
initiative
probably
rolls
looked
tonight.
like 11.
So,
Giant
how many
amoeba
ones are
rolls
we
1.
up to again?
A lot. There's so many, dude. At this point, it's
I think like
ridiculous.
Giant
6.
amoeba.
Yeah, it said you rolled a 7 plus 3.
Yeah, I know, but just the 3D dice to me, it was an 11. And 11s and 7s don't look alike.
7-Eleven.
Little known fact.
Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, initiative. Perfect. Yeah, no, spilling out of this fountain is a giant amoeba. This
Lovely.
huge thing. And it is Flanagan. You're gonna get the first go of this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you do this? And I looked out at DOG. What did you wish for? I'm going. I hope this doesn't mess my sword up, and I'm gonna swing my sword into the amoeba.
No.
Do you like my sword, my diamond sword, you cannot ignore, no, my diamond sword.
Oh.
You're gonna swing and roll me that damage, or roll me initiative. Roll me
Yep.
that
You just
attack.
hit.
There you go.
Yep, you just hit it.
A 19 does in fact hit.
Beautiful. Let's get this. This one.
Ooh, nice.
This one goes out to Hashima. And I just.
All right, 14 damage does in fact. Yep. Tell me how you kill this. I'm joking.
Oh yeah!
Joking. I don't.
It's like,
mean
wow,
to
that was
do-
underwhelming.
No. Yeah, no, you score your weapon scores through this thing. Let's see here. You need to tell me what your deepest darkest fear is. Not the character, you, the player.
The ocean, the deep, vast ocean, like just me in the middle of an ocean with no land or anything around. That is my deepest, darkest fear.
I can confirm that is facts.
That's a
Thalassophobia.
big one.
Yep, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. You're gonna dream about the ocean tonight. It's not
Yeah.
gonna be fun. I'm sorry, but this is just how these things go.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of Bioshock, so it's already been like just playing with my fears a bit. But
You should play Subnautica.
I know.
Oh god.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're doing anything to this thing as you score through it, and it just bubbles more like a giant foam out of this fountain.
And it's like, oh my form was perfect. This is bullshit. In my turn.
Miss Gedden?
Yeah, hello. I'm gonna move over here, so I'm flanking it.
This giant creature.
Okay.
Considered flank?
So
Technically.
I'm going. The problem is, it can't be flanked.
Okay, then
Sorry.
I'm not gonna get
So
that far
I think
away.
I was gonna
No,
say,
then I won't
so
get that
this
far
one
away.
cannot be flanked.
I will move up though. And I feel like I just used a bunch of movement by accident, so I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I still have my flame blade out. So fuck it. Let's slice and dice with a flame blade. Does a 13 hit?
The 13 does hit.
Okay. And it's gonna be 12 damage.
12 damage. All right.
And it's fire damage.
Yep, this thing hisses in bubbles as you slice through it. But the gazebo is unbowed. I mean, the amoeba is unbowed.
Oh.
I don't mean to keep
So-
doing that.
There's a gazebo as well?
No.
It casts magic
Honestly, this is
missile
kind
at
of
the
a
darkness.
Right? Love a gazebo.
I
Gideon.
do 3
Back with
damage to the concept of darkness.
Yes.
It's your turn.
There's a river that way.
Go on, Gideon, trivialize this combat.
I don't think he can do that much damage in one hit.
Man. Good.
Yeah. Does it seem
He
like it
does
has
a
an attack
10,
range of 5
8,
feet or 10 feet?
4.
At least 10.
It was.
It's big.
It would be hard for you to tell. Have you ever fought a giant amoeba before?
I fought a giant scorpion. Same thing.
You could use,
No,
I think
no,
it's an
not the
action
same
to
thing.
insight things like
I'll
that
get to the
using
side of it,
nature.
Because sure, we can't flank it, but surrounding a large creature is usually beneficial. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it as distracted as you can as you attack from all sides. Speaking of, it's been a subsequent turn. Let me double check how long Hunter's Mark leaves. How to open my spells. Character sheet, open. There we go. I believe Hunter's Mark.
I choose you.
Oh, 1 hour.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
so I can, subsequent turn. So bonus action, the Hunter's Mark will move to that.
Okay.
And we'll swing on it.
Do that. That hits. Roll me some damage.
Okay. $16.
Gideon, through your vast intellectual knowledge, you know that this is a giant single-celled organism, and the easiest way to kill a giant single-celled organism is to go for the brain, which is in the middle of it. So you use your reach and go for the brain, and it's 16 damage?
Yeah.
And you miss the brain, but it's a good hit.
Yeah, I have a 10-foot reach, so yeah, I could definitely reach in there. That's the best part.
Yep. So, that being said. Ooh. Okay, so this is I think it works this way. That's evil. I love it.
Mm-mm.
So, this thing is going to use its... Oh, I don't want to move everything at once.
Wait. Oh, it's using probably a reaction. Okay.
Oh, whoops. I forgot we have a couple people to go.
Yeah, I was like...
Sinel, your turn.
Action. Eldritch Cannon.
Oh,
In the
Okay.
Force Ballista configuration, she is a tiny creature that is on my back.
Okay.
And she's going to bonus action activate her. And she's going to try and hit it.
Hit it. Hit it
Which
good.
I have to make a... Is there just a thing where I can just roll like a spell attack? It's your spellcasting modifier plus proficiency, right?
Right.
So that'd be 1d20 plus 7.
There's spell attack at the top of
Is
your
there?
spells. Yeah, it says plus whatever, and it says spell attack. And I don't know if you can roll it. I don't know.
I'll just do it this way.
Okay.
So takes 2d8, so it takes 8 force damage and gets pushed 5 feet away from me.
So it's regardless of size?
Yep. If it takes damage, or if it is hit, even if it doesn't take damage, it is pushed 5 feet directly away from wherever the ballista is.
See, to me that's
because
weird.
magic.
Yeah, that's...
It's magic.
I'm not going to say no. I'm just kind of like, man, as the DM, that's bullshit.
Yeah, on a hit, the target takes 2d8 force damage, and if the target is a creature, it is pushed up to 5 feet away from the cannon.
But on the bright side, we can't take opportunity attacks on a forced movement.
Nope. But that also just means that it's far enough away from me that I can now shoot at it.
Uh-huh.
But that's my turn. As she just morphs into this little tiny
JR!
turret.
That's me.
That's kind of sick.
I don't want to waste a spell slot, but I'm going to. I'm gonna guiding bolt it. And I'm gonna miss. Maybe. I guess not. Maybe not. I didn't realize it was a 14.
A 13 hit, so...
Yeah, 14
fair.
hits. 8 radiant
Sweet.
damage.
8 radiant
As
damage.
this plunges into it.
Oh, it only did
Let's see.
8 radiant damage. Oh, that's so bad. I rolled 2 1s and a 2. Jeez.
So we've got the entire party raining blows into this thing, and it seems utterly unfazed.
No.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
And it moves back to where it was. And then Gideon... Actually, yeah. Yep.
Oh,
As it engulfs the...
okay. I'd like to make
the
an
rest of
attack of
this party.
opportunity.
Make your opportunity attack.
Oh my god.
Imagine if you had Sentinel.
Guess who has Sentinel?
Mhm.
Nope. Well, unless there's a 10 hit it.
A 10 does hit. Roll me damage.
So that actually
It's an
stops it.
amoeba.
Yep, so that's dope. It stops its movement. Sentinel's the greatest.
It takes all that bonus damage on top of it. 13. And it stops, it stops any movement. That's why I love Sentinel.
So good.
So is it technically out of your range yet? Or is it just out of 5 feet?
It's out of 5 or 10 feet for if you're having a 10-foot weapon.
You do have a 10-foot weapon.
Yep. It's 5 or 10 feet because technically unarmed strikes are 5 feet. So I still have a 5-foot opportunity strike. And I can still use the weapon.
Gotcha.
So its movement becomes 0.
Move 0 for the rest of your turn.
Oh, here I can
Let's
link
see
it.
here.
Let me.
I've already got it pulled up. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't eat me?
Yeah,
can
so it
I
wouldn't be
can
able to
Google.
move and eat us. That's crazy. Sentinel's so good. Oh my god.
Sentinel with a polearm is busted.
Just like
That's so
Ryan
smack.
got me onto that.
All right. So at this point, combat is pretty much over. Who kills it? Flanagan kills this thing. Flanagan, how do you kill it?
I mean,
So,
we don't know. I could get the finishing kill.
Oh, I'm not letting you steal all of my.
Here, you know
happiness.
what? Just for you, Gideon, I'll roll to see if I. Yeah, I definitely hit. So
Yeah.
I tried.
A plus
Yeah.
7, you'd have to not want it pretty much, or 2.
Like it goes to eat us. I get terrified, and then Gideon says no, and then I go, and then I see a little opening for the brain, and I just take my little sword and I just goop right in there. I just tickle its little brain with my sword. It's very anticlimactic. And then as it dies, I'm like, DOG, you're not allowed to make any more wishes. That was ridiculous. Like,
You're not allowed to make any more wishes.
All right, combat's over.
This was.
Sorry.
I mean,
Hey, we both got to use our bullshit to work together.
I make eye
yay.
contact with Gideon and see the despair in his eyes that he didn't get to murder this thing.
No, he still got good enjoyment.
And also, it probably doesn't count as a blood creature.
No, you don't get that kill counter. I apologize.
Well, no.
It's a crit pre.
Flanagan got it, so
Yep.
it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
So, what now? There's a fountain with a chest in the center of it,
Well,
and a giant
assuming
amoeba in the bottom of it.
that the amoeba was meant to be the thing that guards the chest, Snell is going to instruct everyone to stand back and is basically going to take 20 on using thieves' tools to open it.
So you're in the center of the fountain.
Yeah, he'll walk in, like,
Just wade into.
probably icky, grody water, but hell,
Right.
we don't.
Yeah, no,
we
it's
don't
no
care
longer
if the-
clean. The amoeba has stirred up a lot of shit.
Probably literally.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Who cares if our boots smell like stinky poo-poo? We're adventurers.
That's the point.
Let's see here.
We just care about getting bank.
I mean, yeah, Flanny and I have different goals, I think.
Flanny,
I just want everyone to know how dope I am throughout the land.
And what's the best way to do that? Money.
Starting with Hashima.
What's the best way to do that? Money.
Speaking
I
of
love that
money,
we're basically going after the same people.
as you manage to get this padlock undone, as a matter of fact, you found the easiest way was to just take your handy-dandy lockpick hammer and just shatter this rusty lock.
Cool.
That's what the 20 was for. You're like, huh, man, these pins are really stiff and sticky and... Oh, wait. Let me just...
Shoulder cannon.
Yeah, that's maybe that is like just for flavor points. He's just dealing with it, and like is talking about it's all diff and all that. And then just Maddie just looks at it. There's a slight whine as she draws in magical energies, and then just just blasts the lock
knocks
right
it
off of
clean
it.
off. Yep.
And then does a little happy dance on his shoulder.
Cool.
Okay, it is cute. I won't lie, guys. It's no
Right?
DOG, but
Maddie's great.
And he reaches up and pets her.
Ooh. Okay. So,
Miss my bird.
you find two things
where
in
is
this
your
chest.
bird?
He's back
One.
outside of this thing.
It is full of gold. Gold pieces.
Oh, I was hoping
You unwrap them,
bullion.
they're chocolate.
How much gold do you currently have, sir?
568 after that one I threw in there.
What about the dungeon?
Yeah,
loot?
what about... Oh, yeah, I thought you were including the dungeon money in that total.
Oh, the dungeon money?
Yeah,
Including dungeon money, which should be... One sec.
Well, no, did
One
you actually
pot.
dump the dungeon money into the pond?
No.
Oh, no, he only threw 1 gold, I think.
No, I'm not dumb enough to do that.
You were dumb enough to bet on Flanagan.
Where is that? Oh, there's
Flanagan's
2,000. There's 2,000 gold
Because
pieces.
you doubled your money?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a good bet.
So it's a good day for you because you found another 400 gold pieces in there.
What a movie.
The other thing you notice is sitting atop this pile is a small sack.
What is in the sack?
What's in the
What's in the
box?
sack?
Do you open it?
Away from him and at arm's length, but yes.
But you're holding it.
Yes, he has to hold it to open it. I don't have psychic powers.
He's like,
Yeah,
well,
make it.
duh, I have
say
to
it.
hold it to open it. And meanwhile, I'm just like, I just want to see how convoluted and weird I can make you open a bag because it's fun.
At this point, I know that no matter what I'm going to do, there's going to be some bullshit that I'm not thinking of. And then afterwards, I'll be like, well, duh, of course it was actually the string that was holding the bag together. And if I had just shoved my hand in, ignoring the string, it would have been fine.
You know, I wouldn't let that shit happen.
You'd
This-
have let it happen once, just for the funny.
I did that already.
Sure.
Remember?
True.
So, opening this bag, inside. So, back in the West Wing, someone here had gotten a silver key. Who was that given to? Sanel?
Yeah.
Sanel? In this bag is another one of those silver keys.
Is this a
Does
Legend
It
of
is a
Zelda
replica.
dungeon?
Mhm.
It is a replica.
It is a perfect copy.
It's a Legend of Zelda dungeon, guys.
It is.
We need to
Oh,
go
no.
find the gold key for the boss door.
That means
Nope.
you now have two
Da-da-da-da.
silver keys.
Yeah, he'll put it on he'll put it on the keychain with the other one.
All right. So that's what's in the box.
Yeah, what about all the money that people have been putting in here that pisses off the amoeba? Because you know I am gummy enough to go after every fucking copper.
So right now you
I-
can't see anything because
True.
it's all stirred up. If you want to like try and dredge it, I mean, you just got to tell me how you're gonna do that. And then, by the way, that's some nasty.
Do you want the poop money as well?
No. Sanel as a character would not want the poop money.
Yeah.
It's- I'm giving you the option.
Oh no. Like, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, me as a person am a greedy little goblin who wants all
Right.
money forever.
Fair.
All
I
you
would
need is
take the
one
money
little
and take it.
cantrip to make this not disgusting.
I don't have
Oh,
that
you like
cantrip.
purify food and drink?
That's not a
could
cantrip, but I do
potentially
have
work.
that spell.
I mean, but like purify food and drink?
That I mean,
That
Yeah.
would work.
that would
I
technically
think-
maybe.
I was talking about prestidigitation, but
I don't have prestidigitation. But I do have purify food and drink. Fuck it. We cast purify food and drink.
Well, 5-foot radius
Oh.
sphere.
Yeah,
There's
so
a
it
point of
wouldn't
your
be big
choice.
enough.
Well, I still did it. So you have 5 feet of clean water for a second, maybe.
For a second, as it flows downstream and is dirty again.
I mean, do you see anything good?
oh,
in the
look at all that
moment?
glow!
I mean, in that brief moment, he'll grab everything he can see.
Yeah, if you grab any coins, I think JR is gonna say I nothing crazy. I think he's just gonna say probably not a good idea to remove others' wishes.
Right?
Karma.
A fae may come and kill you.
Exactly. Straight up. Like that's his worry. But he'll
Maybe
just
you
say,
remove Dioge's wish, because I'm pretty sure she brought the slime.
Well,
But yeah, no,
Yes,
as
I'm
you
pretty
grab
sure
it,
that
that's
this.
all I'll say. And if you
I'm
want to
pretty sure that the guardian of this well and its treasures is now floating downstream.
all right. Let's see here.
Did you pick
Oh.
up any
Gold.
platinums?
Platinum.
Oh.
No, there's no platinum in here. Gold.
If there's
copper,
Electrum, I'm not
silver.
picking it up.
Right, like what a waste of a spell if it's Electrum. And also being killed by Fae later. That sucks.
Let's see. And then one last
Well,
die.
if it's Electrum, the Fae won't come for it.
And then one
True.
US
One gold.
dollar.
Weird. What's
copper.
the US?
One gold,
2
3 copper.
silver, and 4 Electrum pieces.
God
Throw
damn
that
it.
shit back. Throw
Yeah.
that Electrum back.
No.
Just
One
think of it as a
gold.
half gold. If I called it a half gold, would you feel better about it?
Slightly. All right. He holds all these coins in his hands. Like, is anyone going to freak out if I put this in my coffers for now?
I don't care.
Hey man, I just learned that magic's real, so I don't really know how it all
What?
works. Do what you want to do with it. You know what I mean?
I cast Purify Food and Drink on the money. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it's neither food nor is it drink.
Says
I mean,
you,
it-
Yacht charges into the room and eats all the metal.
I was
Yeah,
going to say,
fucking here.
who
That's
here
why I
has
don't
not
allow
swallowed
EOT in my
pennies?
Anything can be food if you try hard enough.
It might just not be good for you.
Right. Edible? No. Eaten? Yes.
All right. So, where are we going?
Who money secured? Guess we were going north.
Roll a d4. That's how many hours you have dysentery.
Oh no. True.
No,
Who's
I would
leading?
demand a con save because I'm good at those.
I demand it.
Let's fucking go, you guys. Anything good? How long does Pass That a Trace last for?
An hour?
10 minutes? No, an hour.
Or 10 minutes?
I don't
No, it's
know,
an-
honestly.
It says up to an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
It's a good spell.
It's the same thing for Maddie lasts an hour, so she'll be here for a little bit.
Oh.
The
If it
pop!
lasts more than an hour, you need to go to the doctor.
It got paused mid-movement. You paused me mid-movement.
Yeah.
Now it just says I'm 15 feet away from where I am, but I'm not.
See, it's not me. See,
Mm-hmm.
same with Flanagan for whatever reason.
What did I do?
There you go.
I'm beautiful.
All right.
You're beautiful.
So, the trees on both sides of this path
Come to life and eat you.
are mostly oak. Now, you notice through these trees there are 6 amber-colored squirrels darting about in the trees collecting acorns. When a squirrel touches an acorn, the acorn appears to turn into solid gold. The squirrels then gather up the golden acorns and carry it to a nearby hole in the trunk of a large gnarled tree.
Are
Wanna
we
leave
that
this one
greedy?
be? No. This feels like a
I'm
JR
gonna
feels like a
gonna
trap.
onto us situation.
If we try to catch it, one of us will turn into gold.
Or I was thinking we try and take their acorns, then they turn into like young, adult black dragons or something.
Hey, can I ritual cast speak with animals and talk to these guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so I
can't
think it
'cause
takes. How long does that take?
I think it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute ritual cast. You guys don't mind waiting 10 minutes? I want
Hey,
to see what's up.
it gets us time to sit down and think about what we've done.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
Wow.
Hashima isn't going anywhere, am I right?
Oh my god.
I yank on my impromptu
Hey, it's okay.
Flanagan.
You guys are just doing exactly what our old party did.
Oh no. Oh
This is
no.
We're
winning.
coming back.
Oh no. We're coming back.
Oh
By all
no,
means,
they're
take your 10
squirrels.
minutes. I'm just like,
Oh well, I'm gonna take my 10 minutes. And after I'm done, I'm gonna go, hey, excuse me. Are you busy? Can I have a moment of your time, please?
Yeah, you'll get one to stop by.
Okay.
It'll stop. It'll just look at you like, you talk?
Yeah, a little bit for a little while. Hi, I'm Lotus. What's your name?
Chip.
Hi, Chip.
Oh,
What are you guys doing?
Money.
Collecting food.
But your
Hungry.
food is gold. Do you eat gold food?
Acorn. Gold acorn. Gold food.
Is that the only kind of food you eat?
Just nods its head.
I'm gonna pull out a gold piece and hand it to him. Will you eat this too? Or just
Looks
acorn?
at it for a moment. Not food.
Not food. Okay, I'm
No
gonna
food.
put it back. So this place is interesting. How long have you lived here?
It runs around the tree a couple times, like a squirrel does. Pauses
Right.
sideways, looks at you. Long time.
Long time. Are there... What else should I ask these guys?
Ask them if they're actually squirrels.
Oh,
you should ask what his brother's name is, because his name is Chip, and if it's not Dale, I'm gonna throw something.
right, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. Are you guys really squirrels?
What's a squirrel?
Oh, sorry. Are you guys really you?
Their heads explode.
Yeah, I feel like meanwhile we're all looking at Lotus, and she's just like,
Yep, and it looks at you and... Chip's Chip.
You
Runs
have,
around the bar. It runs around the tree a couple more times.
do you have brothers and sisters? Are these your brothers and sisters?
Mm-hmm.
What are their names?
Chip, Kip, Skip,
Dip.
yes. Dip,
And Huey.
Flip, and
Reginald.
Dale.
Dale?
I was gonna throw it. I was gonna throw it. I didn't
I
have
was
to.
with
Ready.
you on
I
that
was
one,
trying-
Finley.
Have you been outside of the forest, out of this area, into other places around here?
Nope.
Just here. This feels like a waste of time. Would you like to be friends? Would you like to be friends?
It runs around the trunk of the tree a couple more times and goes, already friends. All friends. Everybody friend.
Aw.
Oh, you're very sweet.
You know what? Just for shits and gigs, and because I can pick up the vibe of this squirrel because it's a small creature. Do I feel like we're homies?
Well, it's a tiny creature. Does that...
Oh,
It's a squirrel. I mean...
I think it's let me just take a look. This is so dumb, but I just love that
so
I can.
Wait.
I can communicate. Yeah, I can communicate simple ideas with small or smaller beasts.
There you go. Okay, I was like, that's really dumb. All right.
It's so stupid, but I just look over at Chip and I'm like, I just give him a sup nod. Oh hell yeah!
Runs around the tree a
boy.
couple more times.
All right, that's all I wanted. Go back to your thing.
Like, we love this. Okay. Is there dangerous stuff up ahead on this path?
Don't know. Never been.
Do you want to go with us?
Can't really.
Why?
Darts up the tree and into the hole, and then darts back with an acorn in its mouth and starts eating it.
Oh. Well, I got a bag
Crunch,
that'll
crunch.
hold all of that, and you could come with. Not all of it, but some of it, if you want. You want to go?
So what I will say is the squirrel won't come with you, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because
It's
having
fine,
a
I just-
squirrel that turns things into gold is kind of a
A little
being
breaky.
of this
Oh.
place.
Oh, the bird's not good enough. You
And-
need another.
The problem
I
is,
just wanted
I
to
will
say-
just spare you the heartbreak and say it disappears when you leave this place.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
will
I
spare
really
you
just
that
wanted
heartbreak.
him to hang out with us. I wasn't even thinking about the turning stuff into gold shit.
It was.
That part is I believe that 100%. That part just completely whipped over her, and she was just like cute little amber squirrels. I want them as friends.
Let's
Oh,
be
I was
friends.
thinking about the gold.
This reminds me of a cute like Muppet movie that we had when I was a kid, and the rat Muppet got the Midas touch. And that's what this reminds
Oh,
me
I
of.
remember that. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh no, it was Kermit because he freaks out and he touches him and he's like, ah!
core memory unlocked. Oh, maybe
Core
it was.
memory unlocked. It's happening.
All right, I'm sorry.
Okay. So, well, fuck. I feel like now I'm sad that I wasted everybody's time, but this was a lovely
No,
interaction.
I was
No,
gonna say.
it
was
taught
adorable.
us to
I
leave
got
the
to use my
squirrels alone.
communication with small beasts, which I never get to use. So
Good. That's good. I feel vindicated now.
I got a
Um,
sup nod from a squirrel. It's a good
you
day.
did. Well, I'm gonna tell Chip, good luck on all of your future endeavors. I hope that you find all of the acorns that you desire. And may I have one to take with me? Because I've never seen an acorn like this before.
Hey Flanagan, what does this squirrel have that you don't?
Uh-oh, it's coming. It's coming.
The ability to bury its nuts.
Yeah.
That's so
One
good.
second. One second. Let me roll.
I can't even. I can't. I don't even.
You know what? No. I managed to hide how deeply that hurt me pretty well.
He's not gonna roll. I'm gonna say
JR.
Sinel does not get an opportunity to roll through the deception because Sinel doesn't actually care.
Snell does not care. Snell got what he wanted.
JR would know me well enough to know that hurt me deep inside.
I rolled our second
inside.
nat 20 of the night. He does bring you an acorn.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh.
Thank you so much. I love
And that
this.
somehow
Thank
makes
you.
this even better because it's like a game kitty nut.
Thank you very much. Very kind. I hope you guys have a lovely evening.
gives his nuts to
So,
girls.
as it hands you that, your hand brushes the squirrel, and I need you to make me a con save.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just gonna do it. Like, I don't give a shit. I gotta
I'm
fucking.
joking. I wasn't gonna
asked
turn
for
you
this.
into gold.
Well, then
I
we
mean,
would
at
be
least
dragging
it's
her
not
with
even-
us, being like, either we fix her or we sell her.
So this acorn is about 5 gold pieces worth of gold.
Oh,
that's
never
so
sell it.
cool.
Never sell it.
Never. No, I won't. This is a treasure. Like, I'm
Sell it,
happy.
you coward.
I'm not even gonna put it in with the dungeon loot. I'm just gonna keep it. I want to turn it into a necklace eventually, so I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
That's a good idea.
Exactly. I agree. That is adorable.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
need
a
the
little
money.
jealous.
I got something good out of this interaction.
I
Yeah, you
figured
did.
that's a good.
And
shit
when we
out of
walk
it.
away, when we walk away, Flanagan will just look back at Chip and be like, "It's been real." Chuck up the deuces.
He
One
kind
tear in his
it kind of
eye.
holds its paws, looks at him, and goes,
Oh my God.
Aw.
Oh my God! And Flanagan, like he can't contain himself. This is the best day of my life.
he pulls a BT. You give him the thumbs up. He looks at his hand and goes,
Oh my God! Oh my God!
so, all right.
Protect
Okay,
We'll
them.
unpause.
I'm done.
All right, I was gonna say I will unpause. You guys can continue on your way.
I just had to like write my notes about what I received.
Good idea.
So, what Snell's going to suggest when we get to this crossroad, unless we get ambushed by tree frogs or something,
Mm-hmm.
is we can keep going down this path and look for her party.
I will say this fork here, going up does lead to a set of doors, and then
Because-
there's the path to the right.
The only other place this could go, if we kept following, is the East Wing.
Oh, we're not supposed to go there, are we? But are we?
I would rather we go there last.
Okay. We can. I'm fine with going up north if everybody else is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna wave bye to the squirrels as we make our departure.
Perfect. And you guys head to that door. You begin to crack it open. And I think that's where we're going to end it for this session. Actually, hold on.
Ooh.
yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it for this session.
No.
We all get
I don't have the
10,000
map ready
XP.
for that yet.
That's okay.
um,
I gotta take some ibuprofen and go to bed anyway.
I was gonna say it is late. We have
Yeah.
people that need to go the fuck to sleep.
Yourself included.
Maybe
Mhm.
not. We'll see how I'm feeling.
Maybe.
But with that, let's start with some sign-offs. Let's start with the person who totally didn't manage to break multiple combats in a row. Daniel.
Hi. What? That's what Gideon does. He's good at fighting things. Big things, too. Yeah, what's up? You got me playing Gideon. And yes, his specialty is combat. The bigger, the better. And you know what? I was so tempted to use fog, and I didn't because I was like, it's a bunch of trees. I don't know if they can just sense tremor sense or something. So I was like, I'm just gonna go swinging, and then it pulled me to it, and I was like, problem solved. Yeah, you can catch me here tomorrow in New Amsterdam, where shit's going down, and I think the Cage Crew makes their debut tomorrow. So,
The Cage Crew versus Team Travolta.
yo. And are we doing this Friday? Or next Friday?
Probably, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, unless like I get hired and they're like, "Yo, you're
True,
doing
that's
like
a good
Friday."
Point. Optionally,
If-
this Friday.
Yeah.
You
If
may
I do
catch
get
me.
hired and I have to change Fridays, I will let you guys know.
And I will steal the Fridays. You can catch me this Friday in the Immortal War as Masahira, the servant of Amaterasu, who is the healer in a game where healers really just don't exist unless you can burn people with holy fire. And holy shit, that's everything now, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Oh, that's kind of sad.
Garza.
What up? It's your boy. I am the real Garza. I am Flanagan. I am gonna try my best to get. I'll remember the name at some point. Hashima to love me. It'll happen. I'm willing it into existence. We're gonna rescue her from a bubble, and I'm going to hop into her arms, and it's gonna be beautiful. And catch me, perhaps this Friday as a samurai. Perhaps not. We'll see what's up. You know what's up. I'm a samurai. Come see me do it when it happens. Either this Friday or the following Friday. A Friday. It's gonna happen. That's it.
All right. Next, Horace.
If you said me, you just cut out and I didn't hear anything.
Oh, yes, I say Horace.
Cool. I saw no one else talking, so I assumed that was the case. But you literally were like, next it'll be, and then I heard nothing. As far as me, you just caught me here playing JR Bit. Other than that, you'll see me on Fridays playing Chusagara Akimasa, the swordsmith. Definitely come check that out. I've got my slimy little politician brother that helps me get away with some things sometimes. Other than that, I don't do much else on the channel quite yet. These are just the two campaigns that I'm in. Definitely check out everyone else though. Do we have campaigns every weekday again, don't we? Except for Fridays some days, some weeks.
I think so.
Yeah, just pop on the stream basically any day for the most part and watch these people do dope shit like we did today and like we're gonna do Friday. And that's it for me really.
All right, moving on. Rowan.
Hi ho, friendolos. My name is Ron, otherwise known as Nightheart. Coming here today playing Sanel, who got to do something, and that was getting a troll encounter to be like, oh no, I don't like snakes. Snakes don't taste as good. which is patently false. And also got to tell a giant amoeba, "Go fuck yourself." My tiny little laser buddy says, "Move," which is really weird. I can hit the Tarrasque and make it move 5 feet.
That is strange, but I love it.
It's not as bad as hitting the Tarrasque with a reaction and making it unable to move.
You know what's even better? Grease. The Tarrasque doesn't have any bonuses to dex saves and is not immune to being prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are fighting a Tarrasque next, by the way.
I'm not ready.
Bring it. I will use grease and then I will die. Anyway, you can also catch me here tomorrow where I play Cachette, who's going to kill some Nazis. You can't be his friend unless you've killed at least 50 Nazis. We're going to work on that. And yes, probably this Friday there will be some samurai shenanigans in the Immortal War where they are at the capital. It's the summer festival. Nothing could possibly go wrong. We'll see if something does go wrong. You can also catch me here on Mondays in Into the Shardverse 1385, where I play Charity and Temperance, the brothers who did some shopping yesterday, contemplated some orbs, and their best friend put a bug up his nose, and that's how he got more constitution. And that's me.
And last but certainly not least, our one and only Amy again.
Hello, I'm Amy, and today I played Lotus, and this was wonderful, and I always enjoy this, and I don't have anything going on at the beginning of the week anymore, and I've realized, like, I'm sad halfway through the week, and then Wednesday happens, and it's like, everything is better and right with the world, which either means that I have a major problem or I'm very lacking in my schedule. It's fine, we'll fix it. So when we're not here being happy, here on Thursdays in Cyberpunk being happy, but also in like a really bad way because Cyberpunk will fucking wreck your day, but it's wonderful. And I come back every week because I like pain, I guess, and it's great. We all do. And then every other Friday, I'm a samurai. I will remember my name and everyone else's name one day, but Japanese names are Izumi. That's my name. That's me. And I will remember other people. I have a little notepad like of everybody's name that I like look at. I'm like, right, that's the person because I'm great at that. When I'm not here playing games, I'm working, and you can find all of my junk at hypegraphics.co. That's CO, because the M is fucking expensive. That's me.
Alrighty, and that leaves me, your host, Sire Smith. Today you caught me running over the horizon where I feel like I've gone 9 rounds with something. Because every time I think I got a handle on the situation, someone comes out of nowhere with a left hook. And then I'm sent scrambling, trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do.
5e
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thing.
I want to burrow to the end of your dungeon. Let me do it.
I don't want to play anymore. I just want out.
We'll discuss here in a minute. But that being said, you can also find me tomorrow in New Amsterdam, where we'll see what the hell's gonna happen. But I'm guessing nothing good. You can also find me on let's see, Saturday or Sunday, playing a game. Either Gloomfall. I wasn't there, unfortunately, Sunday. Next Sunday I will be. Or After the Bomb, which is this week. That being said, everybody, have a good weekend. Enjoy a Labor Day weekend. It's an extra day to take time for yourselves. Relax. Let's get out of here on an R.I.P. Giant Amoeba.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have
Amoeba.
any.